Guys. Hey, DM. What's up? What's good, fellas and ladies?
What up?
How we living? Well, when last we parted, you guys were tricked in a big circle back to the tiny little village of Westbourne by tiny little, like, fey goblin little elf creatures. You spent a big time running in a circle, fighting a hawk in a tree, getting walloped by the trees themselves, and winding back up right where you re-entered into the Feywild. Sick! That is where we will begin.
Ourselves back here.
Well,
Again.
stuff.
Darius,
Yes.
throw that compass on the ground. That let us know where but here.
No, I'm going back to that little fuck shop and I'm sticking this right down his throat.
Good luck with that.
I say we burn the city.
I'm
This
fine with
seems
that.
reasonable.
But honestly, Darius,
What
you
would,
should probably
what would
stop
burning
running.
the city accomplish us?
What?
What would burning the city accomplish us?
A lot of things. First
A
off,
waste
we
of
wouldn't have
time.
to deal with them. It's not a waste of time.
Yes,
it's fun.
Yes,
It's made out of
What
we
did
will
you
have
make?
nobody to tell us where to go then.
It's clearly
You just have
made
a
out of
burning
stone.
charred city.
So primarily, don't take both. No. The fuck you think this is? Walking away and putting that on the table like some fucking. That's right. I didn't say shit.
But no, Darius,
Yeah.
seriously, maybe you shouldn't be running off haphazardly anymore. I know we're pressed for time, but we have to step carefully now.
No, I think we just need to have better threats of violence and get people to get us where we need to go.
Yes.
Salonis just shakes
Well,
his
go-
head and like face palm. He's like, all right.
A part of you agrees with him too, which is so funny. Like,
Yeah.
like you're not wrong, but
I mean, he
Well,
does
go
want to
show
burn
these
the
people
city.
violence, see how that works out for you.
Sure. And I go to find the first person or thing I can.
I'm gonna pull Adria to the side, like.
I'm following him.
Yeah. I'm gonna-
Yeah.
there's
Where did-
usually a couple little bobbly guys walking around.
I want to grab one by the collar and lift him up.
Okay.
Okay.
Where did we enter the Feywild? Go ahead and give me an opposed, I guess, acrobatics check.
Sure.
You got a nat 20?
Oh, geez. No, I got a 19.
Okay. Yeah, he turns into a gaseous form and floats away.
All right, I'll locate the next
You did-
one.
You did well with
you
that
see a
one.
little
Can I-
bobbly guy.
Okay, I go to lift another one up.
Opposed acrobatics.
25.
He got a 24. So, yep, you grab him. He turns into a gaseous form, floats out of your fingers, and flies off.
What the fuck?
Fantastic.
It's
Fantastic.
amazing.
Bravo. You're really showing us how it's done.
Rigel's been sitting here contemplatively, trying to figure out what direction they go.
Rigel, did you go with him?
No, I'm with the group essentially.
Okay, so it's me.
So while
we're
Oh,
A
we're
sorry.
little
outside
off
the
to the
gates.
side, just being like, "What the fuck? Where did we
Oh,
enter?
where? I was gonna say. Yeah.
You guys are like right outside the gates.
Yeah. I
Where did
pulled
we
the- pulled part
enter
of the party with me. I'm
Into
gonna
the
talk to the
Feywild, I
party.
forget.
You entered right basically where you're standing. Like you
No, no.
guys went in a big ass circle. You entered basically right here.
Yeah, but where did we enter the Feywild when we first TP'd? Like, where were we in Westbourne? I mean, Khalid.
You're in Key.
Okay,
Guys,
I forgot. Sorry.
So who's in front of me? Rigel, Adria, and Darius and Tamir.
I'm nearby.
Tamir went into the city.
I followed Darius wherever he went,
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's everybody but Darius and Demir.
and I just followed him to mock him as he tried to.
There's a
mock
city
him.
in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Westbourne. What do you mean?
Oh shit! Let's get in.
Wait, Rigel, wait.
I turn around, figuring out what direction, and it's like, holy shit! There's a city here.
Rigel, yes, we went in a whole circle that whole time. Listen, Adria, Rigel,
Yeah?
Gunga,
Yep.
we can't let Darius guide us like this again. He's rushing into something he can't navigate.
Oh,
through.
whatever. Let him go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
we
I'm
don't want to
saying.
get ourselves in trouble here.
That's what I'm saying. Let
Motherfucker
him.
keeps shooting me with arrows.
Yes, Adria, we have
I
to
don't
let him
like
go.
that.
Next time he goes, we don't try to save him or follow him. Can we agree on that?
Oh, it's like a lesson learning thing.
Are you?
Yes, we let him go, let him do his own thing and figure it out.
Okay.
Adria,
Okay.
Sure you want to do that?
he's smart enough not to get himself killed, but he shouldn't be rushing into things haphazardly. That's my job.
No, I agree with you. No, and I know we're buds and all, but don't go burning down this town.
No, I'm not gonna burn down the town. That was a joke. Haha.
Half joke.
But yes, next time Darius runs off, don't follow him. He's just gonna lead us into more trouble. We have to approach this more tactfully. Sorry, I've had too much to drink. As he takes a sip from a fucking flask, you just smell like ale come from his fucking breath.
Ugh.
Oh,
Adria
This
puts out her hand.
here. I probably should stop anyway. I'm gonna start fighting.
I take a
things.
big chug it.
That's what I'm saying. Watch out, that's dragon ale.
It's a nuttin'.
Raggly, you want some dragon ale?
No, I'm actually okay.
Gunga?
Thank you.
Nah, I wouldn't touch this stuff.
Oh, alright then. Let's head into town, shall we? Let's make sure Darius and Thamior don't cause too much trouble.
So I'm
Sure,
done. I'm
you-
done laughing at Darius's attempts. I'm gonna do an investigation check to see what's around.
Sure.
Anything that would look useful. So 16 plus 7, 23.
I mean,
Or 24, 20, something like that. 22, 23.
you
numbers.
see that there's a bunch of these bobbly little guys walking around. You don't.
I mean, like
You don't
any
really
buildings, any sort of like structures, buildings, anything that would look like, maybe we're.
Let's head into town.
I will say
I
with an
thought we were in
investigation
town
check,
already.
you have you don't really have any idea that you're gonna get much of shit from this place.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's head off into the distance. Let's go west. Let's go this way.
What's this way?
Who knows? But let's find out. We can sit here.
God, no.
I'll never get anywhere if we just sit here.
Go ahead and Raggle roll me a d4.
Okay. A 3.
Okay, go ahead. You guys are gonna travel what you believe is west.
Wait, let's get the rest of the party before you start wandering off.
Nah, it's
Hey.
time to venture out.
Guys,
Well, let's
yeah,
assume you guys met up with us, right?
more or less. I mean, we walked into Threshold Town. Not sure how far you guys went in.
We walked in and Darius immediately started grabbing up shit, and they were partying away.
Guys, Darius, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything here.
Yes, I'm starting to
These
think
little gaseous fucks.
It's getting old watching him deal with that, anyways. So, what do you think our next move should be?
We gotta tactically think of the situation here. Every time we try to self-navigate, we get lost and wind up back here, or somewhere stuck in the woods, or stuck through a fucking forest. So, we should find anyone traveling, or any paths that we could probably follow. That'd be better than running through the woods.
All right. Well, which looks like the most traveled path out of here?
Mike, can I do a
And I do,
survival check?
Yep.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you see a path that leads out to the east, much like you kind of recognize almost like the path that led out to the west from Eastbourne.
How about
The
this
one
path?
that you know that you take out towards Key, essentially.
Okay, so I just pointed the path and I was like, how about this one?
If anyone has any other paths to suggest, then I suggest we this. Otherwise, I suggest we do this one.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay.
I'll take lead on this and walk down, just go travel down that path.
I realize no one's coming with me, so I turn around and be like, wait! Wait!
All right, so where's everybody at?
We're all
I guess
together.
we're all following Zelonis now.
Mhm.
As we're walking, I pull out my spellbook and I begin to read whichever one that summons a spirit horse for me, and I'm reading that one so I can hop on it.
Speed?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Sure. So
I'm reading
you
that
wanna
as
do
we're
that, but
walking.
You can ritual cast that, right?
That's what I'm doing is ritual casting it.
Okay. So yeah, it takes you 10 minutes. You guys are just walking along the path. You summon up. What do you want to summon?
Just a regular horse.
How reserved of you. Sure. So you have a horse now, and you are
Actu-
moving
So yeah, I
faster,
just
at the same speed.
well, I keep up with them. I just didn't want to walk.
Okay.
What's wrong, elf boy? Did you get tired of walking?
Oh, sometimes you must travel in style on a plain fucking horse, apparently.
As you
Hey,
guys are walking through, you guys notice that the trees start to overhang the path. It gets a little dark. You just see light coming in through the overhead, almost thatched ceiling of the trees and leaves above you. And you guys start hearing out in the distance, zoop, zoop, zoop,
oh great! You guys hear that?
Mm.
zoop, zoop, zoop.
Adrian, what's that?
I am not entirely sure.
Oh great!
Do a perception
Um,
check.
Sure,
I want to do survival.
sure.
I
Give me all
throw
the
a 12.
checks.
Can I like
Nice.
check too?
Yeah, do whatever.
That's not my
All the
dice.
checks that you want. You want a d20?
Yeah.
Here you go.
13 survival check.
What'd you get?
11.
Okay.
11, 12.
You guys all for sure are hearing a zoop, zoop,
Oh, great.
zoop, zoop, zoop out in the
Right.
distance.
Raggle starts going, zoop, 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 zoop.
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Do you understand it, Rigel? Oh, I'm still amazed because I think he's more than what he seems to be. Oh, what dialect
A
is that?
deception check. I got a 19.
19. Okay, so you hear in the distance. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Oh god, no.
Oh, is this really happening?
Yeah, you just keep
I
hearing.
shrug over.
Yeah, you don't hear it moving or anything. It's just in the distance. Zoop, 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 zoop.
I draw my blade.
Yep.
Okay.
Go out.
Whoa.
I-
Why you get your
As
blade
you
out?
draw your blade, you notice that all of the light that was coming through in the leaves disappears, and it almost gets dark as night.
Oh god, no.
Ooh,
Why
this
would
is
you
good.
scare them?
I was preparing myself, as I usually do.
And so you proceed by.
Make a zoop noise again.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Rygo, they seem to enjoy your playing. Maybe you perform for them a little bit. Calm them down.
Oh god,
That's
no
not a
playing,
bad
never again. Not in the woods.
Immediately pull out my harp and
I
start.
knock it out of his fucking hand.
Hey!
Give me
I pull away though.
opposed dexterity checks on it.
I got a natural one.
No, you're giving it to me in RP bot boy. Oh, we don't have that in here. Just do it in the Hive channel anyway. You
Okay.
can do it in the text channel.
Sick.
Wait, where?
in the Hive D&D text channel. Because we
God,
don't
I
have
gotta
RP
click
bot
all the way over there.
recursion.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Good one. I forget how to roll now.
What's it? Exclamation point roll. Okay, so he knocks
Plus
it out
4.
of your hands. Oh, okay, what's your
9.
Zelonis?
You said dexterity, straight dexterity?
Mm.
Yeah, 8.
Oh, you okay? Go ahead, and give me a performance check, Regil.
Right, well, don't play that. We're gonna get stuck in the fucking woods again. Oh god.
Let's see where this goes.
Who still has their weapons drawn?
Me.
I do.
Okay, both of you guys do. Cool. Give me a performance check, Raggle.
Okay. Ooh. Natural 1.
Okay.
Oh, God.
God. He breaks the string.
You hear in the distance the zoop's getting quieter. As you guys, are you guys standing still? Are you guys walking through the trees? What
I'm
are you doing?
standing still, waiting
I
to
am
see what
too.
happens.
Yeah.
Okay, and your weapons are still drawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that the trees are getting closer to you, the treetops.
All right.
Ooh.
And you notice that when you look back down the path, you don't see an entrance to light, like the entrance you guys entered into the woods.
All right, Darius, I think our approach to things
Put your
have to
weapons
stop
away.
here, so I'm
I'm-
putting my sword away.
I continue to play music.
Okay.
Don't just trust me on this. I have a good
Darius, what are
feeling.
you doing?
I'm gonna put my bow away.
You guys see the trees start to go back up a little bit, and they go.
God.
And you guys notice that light starts coming back through the leaves, and in the distance you still hear it. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Darius, I think the forest tries to
Whoa, this
protect
place is
itself.
fun and scary.
Love this.
We should just continue down our path.
It's like a haunted house with
Yes,
sick
let's
visual
let us
effects.
continue.
All right,
Yes.
Raggle, lead the way. Keep zooping.
All right, if you insist. Zip, 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 zip,
Wait,
zip.
wait.
Give me a deception check and a performance check, dude.
I've never wanted to kill Rigel as
Alright,
much
which
as I
one
do
first?
right now.
Which one do you want first?
Either, it doesn't matter.
Well, I already rolled, but which one do you want first? Because I rolled without picking.
Okay, so then deception first.
Okay, deception is a 21.
Excellent. Give me a performance check.
A 14.
That's fine. I mean, it's not really about the quality to them. It's about how accurate it sounds. So you're doing great there. Sure, you guys are just continuing on through.
Survival check. I want to make sure that we're actually progressing through the fucking forest path.
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
like to perform the help
Full-
action.
Ooh.
Give it to advantage, boyo.
Full 20.
Full 20. I mean, what direction do you hope you're headed in?
Just what's in front of me. I'm hoping that we're still moving
On the
at
path
least.
heading
Yeah.
away? Yeah. You feel like you're headed towards like a place? Sure.
Oh god.
I
You
send,
like would recognize as you guys are heading down the road, you start to recognize like where you'd head off the trail to get to Key had you been in Khalid.
Mm.
Didn't I walk this trail when I was initially joining party?
Not
I
the
think I
Feywild
landed-
one.
No, I think I landed in Eastbourne though, and then
Yes.
traveled through it. So, could I do like a nature check or something to see if I recognize anything? Because I would have just recently gone through there.
I mean, you kind of recognize it as the path outside of Eastbourne.
Okay.
Alright, maybe we should check.
You'd all
what-
recognize it. You've been to Key a bunch.
Well, no, I mean, it looks like the
We've-
path to Key. Maybe we should see if
We've been here
anything's there.
before.
All
Or
right.
I've been here before.
Does Alonis know that things are like reversed or opposite or anything?
I think we're just figuring that out.
I would say that you'd imagine that based on the fact that you went to a place called Westbourne that looked like Eastbourne.
Okay, so he'd be able to just conclude that. Then I would say that whatever path we think leads to Key, take the opposite path, so we can keep heading, quote unquote, north, I guess, or wherever we need to be. Because I think we need to be north, right? We need to be going north. Oh, I don't fucking remember.
North,
Well-
Yeah.
northernmost tip of the continent.
No way, we gotta head south.
No, wait. I mean, if everything's backwards, then yes. This is all very confusing.
Oh, true.
Well, it appears what was once the path going west is now going east.
Are we at a fork?
I mean,
Uh,
not really.
Perception
There's
check for a
the-
fork in the road. I rolled a
Perception
19. What a
checks.
waste of a good perception check.
Well, yeah, so there's not really a fork. The actual path goes off to the left. But you
Let's go.
recognize this as where you would go straight instead to
Okay.
get to Key.
We'll not go straight then. We want to go the other way.
Go left.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, you guys keep heading up towards the path. Who is leading this caravan?
Right. Rigel was in front, zooping. I don't know if he's still doing it.
Zip
I'm-
zip 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 zip
I'm
zip
taking-
zip zip
I'm still on the horse.
zip zip.
I'm still on the horse. I can take lead.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Sure. Who's okay? So whoever's going to be in front, give me a nature check.
I got
Nature check.
Go ahead and have someone with nature do that.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so yep. Sure, you start to notice that off into what you would imagine as being the east, you see some smoke coming up through the trees. That's also the direction from which you're hearing soup, 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 soup.
Okay. I send Ophelia up so I can peek through her eyes to see if I can notice anything.
Is Thamior still moving?
I let the party know what's happening. I stop. I
gonna
mention that there's smoke, and I'm sending Ophelia up.
I'm
and
gonna poke
Sure.
Thamior as soon as his eyes turn white. Because it,
Give me an
it just makes him blind and deaf, right? But Zelotus doesn't fucking know.
give me an Arcana check, Thamior, to see if you can maintain your link with Ophelia while you're getting poked in the retina.
shit.
I'm gonna get so feared. You said Arcana?
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you
Nice.
fucking maintain a link, but you manage to like knee him in like the groin a little bit while maintaining a link. You see that there's like a little clearing in the trees. There's some smoke coming up from a chimney of a small cottage. You see what look like giant crickets that kind of look like rabbits hopping around, and they're going zoop 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 zoop
Oh,
zoop zoop zoop,
That's amazing.
and they're just hopping around the front lawn.
All right, so
The front lawn of what kind of place?
Just a small little cottage with a chimney. It's smoke coming out.
Yeah.
all right, so I bring her back down. I explain what I just saw.
You say crickets?
Yes, crickets hopping around like giant rabbits.
Smoke's coming out.
They look
Oh,
they look more like rabbits than crickets. They have like cricket legs, but they're certainly cute, like little googly rabbit guys.
That just
Okay,
sounds
they have
cool.
cricket legs, but
Oh.
they're still.
What do you mean,
Very
oh,
like
that sounds horrifying. That's
Let's
Yeah,
go towards it.
Oh god.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't
They
know
might be
about
good
it.
to eat though.
There's a cottage there too. If might be worth checking out. If Rigel keeps singing, we can probably have him distract them while we go and ask, whoever lives there what's going on.
All right, all in
Not bad
favor of going to
idea.
the cottage, say aye.
Were they cute?
They were somewhat cute, but
They're adorable. They were
Oh,
like
I
get,
wanna
and
go see them.
honestly, if you're
Hi.
gonna just say that they were
One-
somewhat cute, you have to do a
Aye.
deception.
one of lesser custom.
Atreus raising
probably
Zelotus'
fawn
other
over
hand
these
up.
critters,
All right.
whereas I just see them as a rabbit.
You almost shed a tear.
All right, it's unanimous then. We're going to the cottage.
All right, keep zooping, Raggle.
Lead the way,
Zip,
Super.
zip, zip.
Give me a deception check, buddy.
Zip, zip, zip.
Give me the soup bowl. Take.
That's a 27.
You guys keep on approaching. As you guys start to get closer to this cottage, you kind of see a clearing in the trees. A bunch of these, everyone now sees insanely adorable rabbit crickets kind of hopping around, zooping. And then you also notice that the ground is like just shaking ever so gently, but underneath your feet you can feel like something big is walking around.
Can we see it?
Ooh.
Perception?
You could, try and fan out and see if you can get eyes.
I look for it with a perception check.
Everybody want to give me a perception check? Probably
I was
all
gonna
with
say we're-
advantage
I got
because
a
of help action.
23.
For
All right,
things like-
perfect.
I
Nat
got
20,
a
baby.
22.
Well, that makes what I got irrelevant. So
All right, so I'll just post it in the hive one, so that way, because everybody's already over there. You see this rock elemental kind of walking around. He's chopping wood and placing it in a big wood pile over off to the side.
Oh,
God.
fuck.
Wait.
Whoa, cool. Look at that guy.
Wait, Rigel, hold on.
What?
I
Let's
drop
just-
off my horse, walk up to him.
Why are you so
Greetings,
scared
my
of him? He's just a rock, dude.
Oh god,
I
damn
follow
elves over there.
Thamior. I give Thamior backup.
Oh god, the elves are taking charge.
Well, I want to get to them before you guys decide to attack it.
I get on all
Um,
fours and start hopping
greetings.
towards the zoopers.
Hi.
Oh, hey, what's ooh,
Good, you are
seems
friendly.
like there's people here. What's this?
Highest rock pitch
he
ever.
fucking Canadian?
I don't. I wasn't expecting.
He's friendly.
Oh,
Hi,
I wasn't expecting guests here.
Greetings,
Hi.
I'm Tamior. I bow.
and
Oh.
I'm Atria.
Oh, you're both. Oh, you're little. Hey,
Hi,
You
what's
are
your
very
name?
what is? Oh, my Maz. My name's Maz, guys. Hey. Oh, you're little guys.
I signal to the rest of the group to come on over.
I'm ignoring and hopping.
Yeah,
I'm
Rygal's-
gonna,
Rygal's-
I'm gonna find cover.
I'm going over there.
You got a friend on the ground.
Yeah, he's
he
crazy.
does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Zoop, zoop.
This group is
The Cribbles seem to take to him there. They like him a lot.
Squibbles?
Squibbles, yeah.
Oh, scoop, scoop.
Squibble.
I had a cousin like him one time, so like I get it, you know what I mean? Like I get it.
We have to take care of it.
that every group's got.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. Usually we just crush him because we're rock, but you know, we did that. I'm sorry. You might want to with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not necessary.
Okay, just because you know I am big old rock guy. You know. What
I
mean?
know,
So I
it's-
could do it.
We appreciate the offer. It is
Yeah, thank
most
you. Very
gracious,
nice.
but-
Nice advice.
But we do not wish to squish him because he is not a rock.
Hey, you
And,
can
yeah,
squish
that's
this
just-
one, and I point to Thamur.
I
He
swing
like
at him
puts
with
his
my
hand on your head and like tries to bounce you a little bit like a basketball.
Me or
I-
Thamur?
Not very bouncy.
Wait, who is he doing this to?
You.
Oh, I cast what was that one? Mirror image. As soon as he like reaches for me.
Okay, so then what's your AC? Because he's gonna whirlwind arm all of them.
Oh god.
No!
He got a
14.
26. Okay, so he definitely hits you.
Oh shit.
And he hits you for 12 damage. And he goes, "Oh, seem to have got you there. A lot of you swung a lot. Sorry,
Oh,
Oh,
Damior, you okay?
be gentle there, Rock.
scared. You scared me a little bit.
I'm still alive, but I can barely.
Yeah, you seem a
I'm
little
taking
concussed.
a minute to get over this.
Thamur, I'm sorry.
Bit rude.
Can I scoop one of these schwammers?
Yeah, go ahead, scoop one out, dude. It's like purring a little bit, and it's like giving you a little rabbit tongue on your face.
What
Cool.
the fuck?
I start walking over to the rock dude with this squammer in my hand, and I wring its neck.
No!
What? What? What?
I
Tell
bring
me you
it
don't
back.
do that.
No!
Tell
You
me
see
you don't
that
do
he
that.
grabs it from you, and he puts it in his mouth.
Michael!
He goes, "Oh, hey, for lunch.
Yeah, for
Oh.
lunch.
Fresh, nice. That was good. Thanks, man.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That.
I'm a
Oh,
rock.
good. I'm glad it went
Guys,
that
I'm
way.
made of rocks. I'm made of rocks, guys. Come on."
He doesn't give a shit about this guy. I'm holding.
I get up and I tell everyone to just, take it easy.
Hey, Rockman, what's your name?
Oh, Maz, man. Hey, what's up? You're
Maz?
jumping around. I saw on the ground.
Yeah. These are pretty cute things, but yeah, you know where Gibraltar lives?
Oh, Gibraltar, Goblin King. I mean, yeah, he lives in a big castle, man. Very big. You can see it from pretty far away. It's green as fuck.
What direction is that?
Oh, up this way. This way. And he points what you guys have been assuming is northeast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All
right.
Is there a way we can travel without getting lost or turn around again?
Yeah, I mean, just
Don't
look at the
turn around.
sun.
The sun has been doing some crazy things, I've noticed.
Oh, that's true. Here, you might want. Here, have this. And he hands you over a pair of what look like wooden glasses. And if you. Okay. You guys, when you threw the compass on the ground, right? And just smashed it?
Yeah, it wasn't
I think
working
so.
out. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So when you look up at the sun, it looks more like a sky you're used to, and you're able to pull your cardinal directions.
Oh, perfect.
Feywild's a, yeah, it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, we're not
it's
from
tricky.
here, if you could tell.
No, I could tell, and he like mushes your sides like he's trying to tickle you with his big mushy rock fingers. Looks like a
Close
big
is trying not
salamander.
to laugh. He's like, I don't know how you managed to tickle me through armor, but okay.
You know what I mean? Big rocky fingers, man.
Yeah,
Look at this cottage.
it's all dented now.
Oh, this is me. I live in the woodcut.
Can I cook this? Can I cook this shawarma?
I mean, yeah. If you sure,
Squibbles?
go on. Let's head
Ah,
in. Let's
sweet,
head on
thanks.
in. You guys
Yes,
walk
I
into
would-
this house
I'd
and
like a place to rest for a bit. Ugh.
yeah, easily. You
Oh,
guys
so
walk
generous.
in and you see that the vast majority of his furniture is
hospitable.
piles of rock. You don't see a single comfortable surface anywhere,
Oh, this
but
looks
there is
pretty
a flat
comfortable. This is
table.
quite cozy.
This is like
I
really
I
homey.
think so. I like to have it
Um,
here because I'm rocks.
Insight 17 to kind of like deduce whether this guy's genuine, in his hospitality.
How
About
dare you?
No, I could suspect.
How
Does it-
dare you?
I mean, you think that he's this big, weird rock elemental guy.
Oh fuck. Okay. There
I
it
mean,
is.
during this entire thing, because at the start when you guys walked up to him, Darius,
Yeah.
I said, looks for cover. He's been having a meltdown because there's a giant rock man, and then Rigel walked up to it and wrung the neck of a creature that you didn't know if it was like his pets or not. Like Darius is having a fucking panic attack.
Darius. I'm calling for Darius because I didn't see where he went, but I know he ducked somewhere.
It's just a wild shawarma.
I'm gonna
I
go outside
just-
and go get
Oh,
Darius.
but like they're called, squibbles is what we call them. But
Squibbles.
shawarma, I mean, that sounds good too. We could call it shawarma.
Squibbles. Okay, yeah, squibbles. Let me write that down so I can stop forgetting.
Okay.
Hey Darius, the coach.
I'm telling
come
this.
on.
I'm actually ready.
He like slowly comes out and he's like really uneasy.
Yes.
I find like whatever is the most unobstructed corner and then just kind of sit in a meditative pose
Hey,
to heal
you
myself.
got any pots or pans?
Oh yeah, like here you go, man. And he hands you a pot and a pan.
Cool. How does this stove work?
It looks kind of like a regular stove, to be honest. As far as you're concerned, it looks kind of like he like lights a fire in a thing, and there's now like a flame stove there. Regular burners.
Cool. I start cooking.
I made a stone, but I cook on iron, eh? And he like elbows you in the side a little bit.
It hurts. It hurts so much.
Yeah, it's like a sandpaper boxing glove.
All right, I walk inside as soon as I see Darius as well, just to see what's going on.
Oh, another guy.
No,
Hey.
Darius comes inside, but he's like standing against a wall, and he has like Steve Buscemi eyes like darting all over the room.
Maz looks over and he goes, "Oh, you got a little scared one, hey?" And he comes over and he starts flicking the wall on the sides of your head, like like putting little like holes in the wall next to you, destroying a little bit of his own wall. And he goes, "You're okay, buddy. It's fine. Hey, what's up, man? Maz, nice to meet you."
Hi.
He's
It took-
fine, Darius. He's
It takes me like an
alright.
hour.
Just
Takes
don't
me like an
make
hour
any
to
sound.
prepare this rabbit, and this is what I'm going for.
So if it's an hour, can
I will
I,
say that you don't even need to give me a check for that. That seems like you could do that no matter how well you can cook. Sure, yeah, you prepare that. That you put out on the table for everybody, and they can all have some.
Thanks, Rigel.
since it took an hour, can we use a hit die?
If you'd like to.
I'm using one. 3. Using a second one.
Oh god, that's right. You're
4.
fucking D6.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. Fuck. Never mind.
And a 1. Great. So a total
hold
hit
on.
points back.
I would have used a cure wounds on you, dude.
Well, you can cure me the rest of the way.
Okay. D8,
Hey, Rigel.
5.
Yeah, what's up?
5.
Check this
That-
out.
Yeah, that
I'm
gets me
watching.
the rest of the way. Thank you, sir.
I pull out of my pouch this like very red dust, and I give it to Rigel, and I tell him, "This is some special salt. Give it a taste." And it's just it's
Um,
basically salt with like fucking mixed in with paprika.
Okay, cool.
Put
I
this
got
on
some
top.
regular salt here too, but if you need any,
No,
and
get
then
that
I
shit
and
out.
then and
Watch
then,
this.
okay, and I
just
and I
throw it all over the meat.
whoa, okay.
I use prestidigitation on everyone's hunk of meat to make it just taste really good.
I'm telling you,
Mm.
Rigel, this stuff is amazing.
How much do I like it? I like it.
So much.
19 amount.
Oh my god. This is good stuff.
Yeah, so like, hey, what
So
are you guys
good.
doing down here?
We're just looking for Gibraltar.
Yeah, we're trying to close dimensional doors, rifts that have been open in our material world.
Oh wow,
Have-
material doors, rifting dimensions. Yeah, wow, sounds like you got a doozy on your hands there. I mean, everybody wants to get to talk to Gibraltar. I mean, he's a king, right? So like, that would be cool. But like, you guys maybe want to do something great.
Like
Ooh,
what?
you know what you guys could do is you guys could enter into the trials.
Ooh.
What's
what's the
combat?
trials?
I mean, there's plenty of things. It's a team combat to the death trials against other groups. Like,
yeah.
it would be maybe you get dinner with the king. Like, I mean, if you win,
Oh,
but like
I
also
don't know.
remember
Wait,
if you
dinner
like
with the king?
die, you know, then
Are there any other options other than killing ourselves?
oh yeah, be
Oh.
born into nobility would be good if you were born into nobility here. That would be
Well,
beautiful. Oh, you could also
Of
you
course.
could kill. I mean, you could kill the Dark King.
What?
The Dark King, yeah, the Dark King in the far north. We
Dark-
call it over here. We call it the false north. You know, over here we call it the false north. But
What
the far
is-
north, there's the Dark King.
Why do
He
you
is an
call it the
unseelie
false
fae,
north?
unseelie fae king. He has nature kind of trying to turn against itself, you know, to take over. So Gibraltar had to put up a bunch of mountains to stop him, you know. So like, it's pretty big war. But also then there's the Sealy Fae, right? Who also live in the middle of mountains, and Gibraltar doesn't really get along with them either, because like they're, you know, it's goblins. So goblins and, you know, they don't really, it's, you know, goblins aren't really meant to be in charge here, so like they don't really like it. But I just stay here because I'm, you know, like rocks. So like as rocks, everybody doesn't really, you know, it's not really what I'm about. So, you know, I don't really have to like worry too much, you know what I mean, about like any of that stuff, because like I just
Yeah,
live here,
Yeah.
like in the woods, in this little
Yeah.
house, you know.
Yeah.
And
See the
so
map
because
of
of
this
that-
place?
So
Hold on. Did you say he put up mountains?
Oh yeah, like, you know how mountains are like sometimes really small, but they could also quite be big. So like what he did was, when he had to, you know, defend a little bit, you know, from like the true north, or the false north, as I call it, the Dark King, right? Like, so like he had to break, you know, down the walls, like right that surrounded the city a little bit. So he put up instead, you know, mountains.
Whoa.
And he can just make mountains.
Well, I mean, I wasn't like there, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that something else helped him. Maybe, like, I'm not a mountain. I'm made of rock. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm part, you know, from the mountain. You know, that'd be pretty cool if I was a
Is
part of
there
it.
anywhere we can learn about how he did something like this?
I mean, if I could answer that to you, maybe I'd be king. You know, from here. But I don't really know how to make a mountain. Maybe, you know, he like
No, I
chisels
mean-
off a
I
piece
mean-
of his
I
arm.
mean-
Here's a little piece for you of mountain.
Oh, well, thank you. I cast light on it and hand it to Zlonis.
Oh, another glowing rock.
What I meant was, where would we be able to find information about how he obtained it?
Like how he obtained a mountain.
Never mind.
Hey, you got a map of this place?
Yeah, man. Here, so like, I got a picture from like this one time. I went to a place, and they're like, "Hey, so like, do you need to know where you're at sometimes?" And I was like, "I might." So you know what I mean? Like, I took it, and they gave this to me, and it looks kind of like this. So, I mean, I took it and I saw it, and it looked like a map. So, I mean, if this is what the thing you're looking for is, I have one of these.
Ah, yeah, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Pretty cool.
Thank you. It is most gracious of you.
So we must be here.
So,
Um,
Naz, what
Yeah, man.
you said the Silly Fae are in charge of the north?
Oh no, man. So like the Unseelie Fae, they are in the.
Oh, the
They-
unsilly.
Are you out of Discord completely? Did it just break for you? That's pretty tight. Let's see.
Fucking MacBooks.
Honestly,
Oh, sweet. Back.
there you go.
The unsilly Fae.
Yeah, so like the Unseelie Fae, they're not really, they're like not super good, you know, and they refuse to pledge to, you know, Gibraltar. And then so what ended up happening, if I'm honest with you, is also the Sealy Fae, the good, you know, good Fae. They were like, well, he's a goblin, we're not either, but also, fuck the Unseelie Fae, you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
they've been fighting over the north and the south, and so I mean.
Where are the silly Fae at? Do you think they would?
So the Sealy Fae, they're surrounded by mountains as well. They're just, you know, a little bit northeast of here. You'll see, I mean, you can see it if you look right out. He like throws a big boulder through his ceiling and shatters it open so you can see out through it. He goes, so like, if you can see right up there, those big old mountains right there. So like on the other side, it's like a lot of trees, you know, and like a big old jungle and like a big forest with like the god tree in there. And so they call it Gaia and they live near it and they like it. There's floating rocks. It's a pretty cool place, but you know, I'm pretty big and they don't like when I bump into the little trees, you know? So like, they don't really worry about the Goblin King, but they're not for him. They worry about the Unseelie Fae because they're battling, you know,
Is
because
this-
they are trying to win.
What's the name of the city that the Goblin King's in charge of? And I point towards the map of that city area.
Oh, he calls it Zartel, which is, I mean, it's you know, like they don't like that they call it that because that's like a goblin word almost, like Zartel. That's like a little bit rough on the tongue, and it's an elf city. It's a Fae city. He's living in like high elf city buildings, and he's
Wait,
like a little goblin, so we don't like
who
that.
lives there then? Is it all goblins?
I mean,
or?
It's not old goblins. There are high elves that live there. I mean, it's a really weird story how he runs it, but there's gnomes there and a lot of goblins that work for him.
So you're
But,
telling me high elves bow to Gibraltar?
The Goblin King, yeah, I mean, he's pretty powerful guy, you know what I mean? He's got like, it's a little weird here. So you know, I stay in this little hut, and they all leave me alone, you know, because they don't need a big rock man trying to, you know, get in there.
Right. Well, Maz, I think you're awesome. So far, you've been the only
Hey, thanks,
useful
man.
person that we've interacted with this whole time. Every time I
He's also
talk
been
to
the
these
only
fucking
person we haven't
gnomes,
tried to
they
kill right away.
oh well, a lot of times these
Yeah,
fucking
like, you
gnomes
know,
are
people
shitting
around here,
themselves.
sometimes they're really weird, and some of them, like, I swear to God, they like will ramble on and on, you know, and they just don't really understand like what it's like to have somebody else talk for once, and so they'll just keep on, you know what I mean, like talking and saying additional words all the
Sounds like
time, and it's
Rigel.
like,
Hmm.
honestly, it gets like quite frustrating. It's a little bit rude, you know what I mean? Because like I don't think
Very
I would
rude.
ever do that.
Very rude.
Like I wouldn't talk over.
Mm.
No,
Yeah.
never.
Right.
Never.
No,
You're very
you don't seem like that
So
kind
I
of
don't
guy.
understand,
Very
like why people do that. It's crazy, and don't ever do a favor here, right? They all want favors from you.
Right.
Weird favors. I don't like get that either.
Oh my god. I love
Did
you.
you ever have anybody try to get a box for you?
I mean, for me, I don't really. I live
No,
in this
did anybody
box.
ever ask you to get a box for a favor?
Oh yeah, they all kind of seem to ask that in that one like rock place that I thought was good. It's made of stone. I'm made of stone. I thought we were boys, but like they all kept asking me to get boxes from their neighbor. And so one time, what I did right is I just broke a hole, you know, through between the two doors. I was like, "How about you just go get it?" You know what I mean? And so they didn't like that at all. And I thought I was helping. I was like, "Well, I mean, just you both need a box from one another. Just here's the door." And so that didn't really go over that well. So I try not to go to that town anymore.
Maz,
I think we will be avoiding the town as well.
Maz, you are amazing.
Oh, thanks, man.
Seriously?
I mean,
Would
High
you like
high
5 minutes
five
with
him.
him?
yeah, sure. He goes and gives you like a. You hold it together, but you actually feel it through your whole lizard body.
Yeah. Yes.
Zelonis, would you like 10 minutes with him before we leave?
What does that imply?
And I saunter out the door.
All right, that's weird.
I begin.
He like was making a joke because like I'm rock hard, you know what I mean? And so he was making like a sexual joke
I
towards me
guess I'm always
about if we wanted
rock
to do like gay touching to one another, like in like my room, but like it doesn't seem to me like we really are compatible sexually because I'm made of big rocks.
hard. I mean,
Yes.
Nonsense. His butt could take a big rock dong.
Maz, maybe in another life. But
In another lifetime, maybe our bodies are compatible. We could do like sexual touching, but like I don't think that right now is like a time that we could pull it off.
Do you like Canadian Indian?
Oh, nice to meet you, man.
well, thank you,
He's
Maz.
like-
Is there anything else we need to know about the forest in this crazy land?
Oh, it's like super mean, the forest, so like try not to be a dick when you're walking through it, and like everything should be okay, but like if you guys like even fight with each other, it might notice and like they might try and take advantage of that. That's like how the Unseelie Fae kind of win over the forest.
Oh,
It feeds on like dark emotions, so like if you end up going to like, the far north, it's gonna maybe like you guys will be in a bad mood, so like try to be nice, you know what I mean?
Darius,
Oh, we
Yeah.
are.
you're gonna
That
have
is a
to
super
tone
good
down
tip.
your hatred towards Rigel if we're gonna want to make it anywhere.
We're gonna have to learn the ultimate art of being chill.
The only way we can do this is by taking away Rigel's instrument.
Yes.
Whoa. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
That's Gun Guy. That's your friend.
Where did-
Everybody's
my
a lot
friend?
happier when you're
Where
not
did he
playing
come
music.
from?
He's been standing here the whole time.
Yeah, so like he walked up with all of you guys,
Rigel,
I think if we just
Rigel
cast
forgets
silence
who
on
he is.
Rigel and keep him that way.
I think we just need to hold hands and skip and sing songs and we'll be okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm outside.
Yeah, so
casting
like
Mad
also
Horse.
there's like
Yeah,
a
something.
bunch of pixies that like live in a compound like up to the north of here, like, and they're like it's kind of like a cult. So like, don't join the pixie cult, okay?
Oh my goodness. Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah, they'll try and drug you too. So like, I mean, if you like drugs, it's honestly not that bad because it's pretty fun. But
Yeah, I
like,
love drugs.
they will also try and convince you to join the cult, and so like, I'm rock and they're like flies to me. So like, I just maybe a few of them didn't make it, but like, I would avoid maybe don't join the the cult there.
okay.
Yeah, no. On the map, we should take the left path then.
Well, I mean, are they of any use to us at all, aside from them trying to indoctrinate us?
I mean, pixie blood can like really be used as a lot of ingredients in things that are pretty powerful, but like, I don't know how into collecting blood you guys are.
I love blood.
Okay, so like if you were to like kill them all, slaughter style, like a genocide on a cult, maybe you could collect some pixie blood,
Yeah, I actually
and then
like
I already
this
got some
idea.
pixie dust right here.
pixie dust too. Like if you collect the corpses, and then like maybe if you could even eventually bring them to me. I could grind them with my big old pawy stone hands. You know what I mean? Like a big old grinder down there. And so if you let them dry out, like attach them to like a belt or something, and then I will make you pixie dust. It is a lot more aggressive than they make it sound like in the fairy tales,
I already
Pixie
have
dust.
some pixie dust.
Yeah, well, yours is probably, free market, you know what I mean? Yours is probably like free range pixies and like nobody got ground up. But the real stuff, that good stuff, the stuff that's really powerful, that's coming straight from a dead corpse, my friend.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I think I know what I want to do.
I think we should probably head out.
Yeah,
Very
cool. Okay, so like
Yeah.
here's some food for you guys, and he hands you like some rocks. You might not like eating it or whatever, because like it is rocks, but as a rock, I don't really have like bread or whatever. So like maybe if you need this, but here you go, and he hands you
What
guys
about
some rocks.
squibbles? Can we take some squibbles?
Yeah, like 5 or 10 or whatever if you'd
Oh,
like
wow.
to. They're a lot.
Zelonis will take 10.
Okay.
But alive.
Don't take advantage of his hospitality.
No, I'm taking it for everybody. I'm here to feed you guys. Don't
Where are you keeping live squibbles? They're the size of rabbits.
I will.
You don't have anything with you. You gotta like how are you carrying?
I will.
Well,
my
when you have
rope. I will
ropers-
make little collars and loop them around their necks and kind of like chain them together to make one long collar.
Yeah.
I can
Chain
help you with
gang.
that. I'll make
Yeah,
collars
sure.
for you.
You have a line of squibbles hopping around going zip 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 zip
Oh my gosh, I can't eat them.
Oh my god.
All right,
This is gonna get into some serious troubles unless I hope you know.
let's head out before
gonna have
you
a
guys
giant-
realize that you just tied nooses on all these fucking.
It's called
Awful.
fast food, Darius.
Zoop, 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 zoop,
Yes,
zoop.
yes.
To
Zoop,
be honest,
zoop,
they're
zoop.
so cute. We
They're
can't
also
get them.
food.
Zoop, zoop.
So I had
Huh?
left before all this happened, and I was casting my horse spell again
Sure.
to summon my steed. So I haven't been there for them collecting
Well,
these things
you
and
heard
bringing
the
them up yet.
zoops. You definitely
Yeah.
heard
So I'm up by the trail here, and Zoop's getting louder.
the
Seeing these guys walk up with
Zoop,
the shit.
zoop, zoop, zoop.
Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop.
Wait.
Yes.
So we're taking some of these with us now.
It's food.
Zoop, zoop, zoop,
Okay.
zoop, zoop,
And maybe a pet for Adria. I don't know yet.
Maybe we set
okay,
them
fair.
free.
No. We
All right,
eat them.
Fair enough.
Let's continue on,
Maybe
shall
you
we?
guys can use them as your own mounts.
I'm wearing
Can
my
I ride off?
I'm wearing my wooden glasses, and I'm just making sure I'm heading north. I look like a fucking dork.
You look
though.
fly
They
as
make you
hell.
look so studious.
You look
Oh,
fly as hell.
Thank you. Yes, so
Um,
this way. We need to keep going this way. And I point towards north.
Sure, so you guys are continuing north, and as you continue north, in the distance you start to see like flints of light above the trees, and you see smoke. The sun is kind of setting, but not really. I can't really explain it because it doesn't make sense, but it's dusk, but you still see the sun up in the sky.
I don't like this. This is like the end of the world.
So you start to see and hear noises like light little tinks that sound like this like sound of tiny little swords hitting each other, kind of rabble rousing around, and you see some smoke and you see glints of light all above the trees.
I think we might be approaching the Pixie place. Pixie Hollow.
Well, we wanted to hang left at the.
I didn't see one, did you?
Where's the map? Rigel, come here.
Okay.
Well, no, you took the map, I believe.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. And
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna see where there's a fork, where around, where I would assume we could take the bridges, and the other one where I assume there would be a pixie place.
Where are we?
Let me see.
I don't
Let me do
know what the
survival
fuck you're
check.
talking about either.
We're trying to pinpoint where we are. Let me go ahead and try to use the survival to kind of pinpoint where we are.
Yeah,
using, like,
sure.
geographical location.
Cool.
I will do the help action.
Oh, thank you,
Roll
because that
with
was a 5.
advantage.
Oh, natural 20, boy.
Yeah, you're near like in the distance, the place I'm talking about's the like thing on the hill with the fire.
Okay, so we want to go around that and then go to the left fork.
Oh, wait, the place you just
Like-
described is on the hill on the map?
The-
Mhm.
Yep. With
Oh,
the
okay.
fire in front.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Okay,
we're nowhere near
let's
it.
just
Yeah,
go
let's
around.
just... Well, I mean...
Let's just go
You're
around.
near like the beak that would be the bird's head that is the trails to the south of the
Yeah.
fire.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the harm in visiting another cottage? Maybe there's an inn or something we can rest our head. I guess it's getting dark.
It's a
can't-
cult.
No, that's not the cult. The cult is somewhere else, isn't it? I didn't
No,
ask
no.
specifically.
That
How many hours have we been here?
You have no way to tell.
And
That
we
is-
haven't taken a long rest since we got here either.
I'm dying.
Okay.
I got
well,
walled by trees.
I say that fucking place might be the fairy cult, and I want to avoid cults while we're here.
Thamur,
Yes.
could you possibly do us a favor and send your bird over there?
Over where?
And I point over to where the
Fire.
fire's all in the lights and shit above the trees is at.
Hey, what did you guys do with the rocks that Maz gave you?
I guess we took him.
Okay.
So you just want me to go up and see what's going on with the fire and the lights and stuff?
Yeah, we want to make sure those aren't the pixies, and we want to avoid that.
All right. Well, I send Ophelia as close as I can, which would be.
Oh yeah, it's pixies.
It's totally pixies.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Can I try like licking?
You
Totally.
see like 150 pixies.
I see
200, maybe 400 pixies just out front.
I see a
Okay,
lot.
yeah, no.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely not where we want to be then. Let's keep hooking on, find this, or walk on the path and keep going to where we need to be.
Excellent.
All right, so I'll lead the way, take north, and gauge my direction from the sun, quote unquote.
So yeah, you guys
Bless you.
continue. You're going to go around the cult camp,
Yeah,
Yep.
left or right?
right.
Sure. Yeah, you guys continue along. Somebody give me a nature check.
I got it.
Okay, that's fine.
11. Bless you.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay, cool. So you guys continue along the path.
All right. Just another survival check. 9, just to make sure that we're still heading in the right direction and nothing
I will
seems
perform the help action.
off. Oh, beautiful. That is a full 21.
Yeah. So you are heading in the right direction.
Okay,
Okay.
beautiful.
All right.
No, we just keep going down this path until, I mean, fuck, I don't know. Something happens.
Perception check.
Yes.
Well,
soup,
so
soup.
you continue heading down this path, and you see out in the distance what looks like a bunch of tents set up. Did you take the left or the right road?
We took the right.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so you see a bunch of tents set up along the edge of the road with a fire directly in the middle of the road. You see a bunch of guys walking around. They look kind of like elves, but they look kind of like decrepit a little bit.
I grab
Almost like the
Adria.
equivalent.
Adria. Use your
Hmm.
magic. And I push her ahead.
That's brave, big.
I'm
I
gonna.
jump-
Check.
I
Hold
jump
up.
off.
I'm gonna try to stealthily provide cover to her as she walks up to them.
I hop off my horse and head Zal and walk past him, ready to provide support too.
There you go.
My stealth roll is a 24.
I walk up as non-combatively as possible.
Well, I wasn't trying to be in a combative state. I was having Adria be the emissary of peace.
Yes.
Because they're the ones alone is saying, "Where are we going?"
Okay, so you're approaching the like.
I was gonna say, where are we headed to again?
We're going
Are you guys
north.
approaching this
Why are we
camp?
going north?
Yeah, we're by what I would assume would be the counterpoint to Rolvin in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are we heading?
North.
To kill the Dark King?
Well,
No. We're gonna try to get in contact with the. You know what? That's a good question, Michael. Why are we heading this way? I don't even know where. Gibraltar is.
I was gonna.
You know
Gibraltar's
what?
in the
We'll
big
keep-
What did you guys
Owl.
want to ask these owls?
Sick.
We just want to just say hi to them. Just make sure that they're friendly. If they start attacking you, don't worry. I got your back.
Wait, they're owl?
All right, I gotcha.
Elves.
So I walk up to them.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. And you see that one of them turns and looks and goes,
Well, who are you?
Oh Christ!
Hi, I'm Adria.
I don't care. What do you want?
Oh, we're just figuring out how to get through these hills.
Why?
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 We need to.
Does it matter
I don't
why?
answer questions.
Do you matter why? Excuse me. I was talking. Thank you. Why?
Why do I need to get through these hills?
You finished talking. You
We need
just
to
said why.
this
Let's cut the.
this,
I take a step back
freckly
and,
little-
and
yeah, this thing splashes like oil on you. Like it has a cup in its hand, it just splashes
Who?
oil on you. This little decrepit elf thing on Thamior for like getting sassy.
I get a little hot-headed, but take a deep breath and I
Why?
use prestidigitation to clean my cloth off.
Dirty wizard, what do
You
you
know the-
want here?
You know the King of Gibraltar? I asked this guy.
Oh, yes, that's why I live in squalor on the side of the road. We're good friends, me and King Gibraltar, right?
He is
yes.
such a piece of shit, isn't he?
I mean, I never met him. I'm this.
We got some relatives up
He
north.
pokes you in
so-
the chest with the boniest finger you've ever bonied, and he just goes,
Why are you here?
I actually don't know why we're here.
Then go.
Go where?
I don't care where you go, boy. Just go
Okay.
from here.
Okay, we're gonna continue going right on through.
Please
And
do.
We go.
he squeezes your butt cheek as you walk past him.
Oh.
I walk past him.
Whoa, hold on. Inappropriate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, call his
That's
HR
alright.
person.
Dude,
It's
Rigel,
right.
you just got sexually
That guy was-
harassed, dude.
That guy was kind of a dick, wasn't he?
Honestly, getting sexually harassed by the guy was way better than what could have happened right there.
Yeah. All right. So,
All right.
shall we try to navigate through these mountains to get to the Silly Fae? Maybe, I don't know, get in contact with them, see if we can get passage through the mountains. I mean,
No, let's just go kill the Dark Lord, and he'll bring us to hell or something, so we can see
Well,
Gibraltar.
I don't think that's actually
Wait,
the
what?
smartest thing.
Yeah, Rigel.
We should
Listen,
probably
if
try-
if Gibraltar's a goblin king of a city, and he's got some sort of beef with this Dark King that's even further north than he is, if it was easy to kill him, don't you think he'd have done it by now?
Plus,
Nah.
he raised a fucking mountain. I mean,
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
terrible
a
to
little
that.
concerned.
yeah, this
I do
king's got to be
believe
powerful.
we should head to the city first before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah,
to cover
let's-
as much information as we can before we do anything rash
Okay,
and
what
wind up.
city? Because we went the wrong way.
Well, no, we're going north
Why?
because Gibraltar City is north.
No, it's not. Well, it is, but it's kind of like northeast.
We're going kind of northeast then.
Why would we go this way? He put up a giant fucking mountain this way.
Shit. I mean, I think you're right. I think we gotta go all the way around.
So, we might as well just go kill the Dark Lord.
It's not that easy, Rigel.
I don't know. I think it's pretty easy.
It's not that easy.
If
I
you believe
appreciate
in
your
yourself.
enthusiasm.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, we have a decision to make. We either backtrack and go all the way around to try to hit this city, and I point to the map where the fucking beaches, Mike.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And we can either go here, or we can try to talk to the Silly Fae inside this mountain range here.
You mean backtrack all the way over to the east, past the Flaming Swamp?
Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
I'm
All right, let's. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's our-
Sealy
that's
Fae
our
probably.
I would rather go kill the Dark King or go see
No.
what this fucking
No,
forest is.
no, we can't do that. We can't do that. I guarantee you, we can't do that. So, Darius, what say you?
Well, I mean, according to the map, if we go see the Sealy Fae, they should have a way for us to get through the mountains over to the Goblin King, and that's really where we need to go.
That's the best case scenario. Anyone else
Perfect.
opposed to
Concur.
this?
Silly Fair right here, and I point to this tree thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is it?
They're goblins, right?
No, They're
No.
elves. They're elves.
They're Fae.
But
Oh, the
mind you,
Sealy Fae.
mind you, what Maz said, don't harm the trees. That's articulate.
Why would I do that?
I'm mostly trying to remind myself, but I
It's-
fucking hate trees.
I
All
got
right. So then I guess we'll continue up and to the right to that big clumping of trees there.
I'll take the lead here, if you don't mind.
All
You're
right.
gonna head up and to the right towards the like cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. As you guys approach, you start to get near. You see that there are cherry blossom petals sort of falling on the ground. Everything kind of seems very John Woo, very slow motion almost, and you see a bunch of Fae geishas doing essentially like martial arts, like Tai Chi, under the cherry blossoms.
Note
They're
to
standing in
party,
ranks.
don't
There's
piss
like
them off.
45 of them.
Mhm.
They're all dressed in geisha garb with the face paint and everything, but they are fully elven fae.
Adria.
Adria's peeing.
Oh no.
I hop off my horse and
Adria's like in a bush on the side of the
Yeah,
path.
Zelonis turns. He's like, "Oh God, where did Adria go?"
no, she transformed into
Duffel
a
has
squirrel.
all my
Hey,
trinkets.
what up, guys?
Adria, I need some puff puff.
We know what you were doing.
I got you. I pull it
No,
out.
Puff is illegal here.
No, I
No,
need
it's-
it.
I-
You don't understand.
It's
I-
okay. Everyone just. The vibe here is really chill. We have to
I
go
need
by
to be
their
chill.
rules.
The last thing I need is to get in a scuffle with elves.
Exactly.
So you're lighting up here?
I'm amazing at culture.
I'm just taking.
I kind of, I
I-
kind of like.
I,
Yeah.
I take a step towards them and introduce myself.
You see that as you take a step towards, they all look towards you at the same time, and almost in unison, they go, "What are you doing here?"
Say greetings. We are here to pass through to see King Gibraltar.
Oh, that's not good.
You come to pass through our glade
We
to see
come
that
to,
Goblin King?
We come to seek your permission to
You
pass.
have
through
no
the
such
glade.
thing. Please be gone. We are in the middle of a practice.
Oh,
Ah, RB.
Listen,
I take a step back. I look at Adria. You want to take a try?
Adria takes a step forward.
You guys all reek of forbidden herbs. We don't need this. Go now. You are not welcome here. This is a sacred place, and you guys have sullied it. Please leave. Your presence is ruining
Adria
what we are
takes some.
doing here.
Adria takes
I'm already
some holly out of her pocket.
Polly
'cause it's her
Pocket.
sacred. Yes. And she puts it on the ground.
Now please leave. Thank you for your tribute.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna kick the dirt
fuck.
and fucking
I'm
piss it
sorry,
off
guys.
right now.
I didn't know that was gonna be an issue.
okay.
Zelonis, you feel like a little bit of a jiggle in your pocket where you put your rock.
What
Check
rock?
on rock.
The rock that was given to you by Maz.
Oh, okay. I pulled
Try
it out.
licking it. He said it was food.
You pull it
Oh.
out and you see that it kind of unravels a little bit, and it actually like has a little face. And you hear when you look down.
Hey, so like, I'm like Maz. I'm like, my name is like Taz, and I have like my brothers with me. So like, my dad like gave us to you, I think, and like, so he wants us like, I don't know, maybe hang out and maybe like help out with you guys. So like, we're just gonna kind of be around if you guys are fine with that. But like, the pocket was like a little sweaty, you know. So like, if you could put me on like in something else, or maybe something put me on your shoulder or something, like, I would really like to have that.
Yeah. I put him on my shoulder and I tell him, Taz,
What the hell is that thing?
It's Maz's son. I thought
Yeah, so like he
Yeah.
breaks off little pieces and he
Can I
like
see
makes
that for a
us. So like,
You feel like in your pocket as well. There's like a little bit of like a jiggling rumble mark.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
oh, so like, hey, so like, my name is Naz, and so like, my dad like put me, I guess, into your like pockets or something. So like, my brothers and I were like kind of hanging out with you guys. There's Laz and Shaz and Chaz and Ping, and like, we all are gonna maybe come hang out with you guys, I think. And so this seems like it could be pretty fun.
Oh, sick! I tie black thread around my rock a bunch of times, and then make a necklace out of him.
Also,
It
like that
really
looks like you're
is
doing
heavy
like
on my
jewelry,
neck.
man. So I like think, yeah, like maybe I'm a little heavy, but like if you get into like a fight, I could maybe like do a kick or something. Like, yeah, and I have like rock legs, so like maybe it'll hurt the guy.
Oh, sick! And I do a
Yeah,
big
dude, so like
like
maybe it could
arm
be pretty
pump.
fun.
Are we still just standing here by these geishas? Like,
No,
No,
we
we
walked away.
We walked
Yeah,
away.
we had to back up or they were gonna get hostile.
Taz,
Yeah.
can you tell me what the forbidden herb is and why these elves won't let us in?
Oh, so like they don't really like drugs here. They're kind of like straight laced a little bit there. So like the pink trees are kind of like a little gay, you know. So like nobody fun is there, and they're like all a little bit rude. They're like maybe good with like doing karate chops or something, but like nobody really likes any of those guys because
How
they're
do
not
we
very
get in?
fun.
How do we get past?
You don't. I mean, you don't really get in. I mean, it's not really something you want to go to. I'd say maybe go like over the mountain or something, or like maybe climb up the side or something. Go past the pink trees because like they're kind of a little bit dicks there all the time, and they're all women. So like only this one chick could probably go through, but even her, she was a little bit of a dick to them as well. So like maybe they wouldn't let any of you guys go through. You might want to just climb around or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Is there a safe pass passage for us.
I mean, dude, I'm like 18 minutes old or whatever, so like I don't really know that much. But like,
I mean,
I hope
you know the whole history of these elves, apparently.
I mean, I know a little bit because of my like I'm broken up from like math, so I know like a little bit, but I don't like know everything. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Okay.
like exactly your. I'm not like they call me. I'm not like Wikipedia. You know what I mean? So like you can't really just ask me anything you want.
Oh my
I'll give you maybe some
god.
answers if you want to, but like I'll try my best, but I can't really promise anything.
Taz,
Adrian is just like looking over at Darius, seeing how he's like composing himself.
Taz, can I
Darius
call
is
you
like
Wiki?
freaking the fuck out.
I'm rubbing my
I
head.
mean, so like you can call me whatever
you.
you want, but my name is Taz like or whatever. So like if you wanted to call me that instead, I would maybe be called that.
I'll call you Wiki.
Bit rude.
Okay, how about Taz Wiki? Wiki can be your last name.
Taz.
So like maybe you want to put me back in your pocket or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding with you, man. You fucking idiot. And he like,
He like pokes you in the side of the face with his rock ass fingers.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Taz. Gotcha. I'm just
So
joking
all of
too.
you guys have like a little rock creature now, like in your pocket
I
that
was
you
not.
can.
I was not with, so I don't have one.
No, actually, I kind of made like a baby Bjorn of thread for mine.
Okay, so yours is like a necklace. A
No,
rock
no.
necklace?
It's kind of like a backpack,
It's a,
but in the
it's a
front.
front backpack. A
It's
baby
a front
so
Bjorn.
they made,
backpack
like-
with a rock.
Okay, so they're like not even 6 inches tall. So it's like you're talking a baby Bjorn for an action figure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sick.
All right, I
Well,
got mine on my
I mean-
shoulder.
yeah. So
Same.
like we're pretty small but now. We might get pretty bigger. You know what I mean? So like I might not go on your shoulder like in a few days or something or whatever, because I might get pretty big. But like for now, shoulder's probably pretty good because I'm pretty slow. Because I have like little legs now.
Oh
What-
yeah, true.
What do these guys eat?
rocks?
So like we like to eat rocks, you know what I mean? Because we're made of rock, and so it's like good protein, but not really because it's rocks, so there's no need for like protein like a person has or whatever. So like we don't really need nutrients.
I look at Zelonis.
No, you need minerals.
Do they eat each other?
Oh, that's a good one, man. Yeah, minerals.
I mean, maybe we
Taz.
could have them have.
Oh,
tournament.
Hey, yeah, man. What do you need? Sit my neck, guys.
Taz, is it safe
Yeah.
to sleep anywhere here?
I mean, I would say that it's safe to sleep, but don't like leave a fire while you're sleeping. You could do a fire, but like if you're gonna go to sleep, don't leave one, because like nighttime creatures are sometimes dicks, you know?
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like sometimes they're dicks. So like you
Would
want to put the fire out and you go to sleep, but it's not like cold or anything. So like you shouldn't have to worry about like needing a blanket or something. But I'm also rock, so I can't really feel temperature. You know what I mean? So like maybe it's not actually that warm or cold outside. For
Would-
for me, it's fine because I'm a rock.
Would you little critters be able to stand guard for us?
I mean, I'll probably not want to do that because that sounds like super boring, you know, because I'm like pretty bored already just sitting up here because we're just kind of standing here talking. So like I might go like run around and like hit trees or something with my hands because I'm like made of rock, dude. So I don't want to really just watch you sleep. That's like a little bit creepy.
Well, okay, fair enough. But would you at least chop trees near the camp so if anything was to come by and disturb us from our slumber, you would be there to wake us up?
Yeah, I might.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated.
I mean, it's not like you.
You like talk like a big dork, dude. You sound like a real idiot.
My ancestors were right. This place is a nightmare.
I love you, Taz.
So, are we going up like these mountains over here?
Yeah, we should probably head a little north
we get
of
to,
the
like, the
glade. and
base?
So like,
of
what
the
about if we go to
mountain?
like an overhang? There's like a cliff overhang, like at the foot of the mountains that you're gonna climb, right? So like that'd be pretty good because
Yeah, let's go over there.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
How tall do these mountains look?
They're like 50 feet tall. 50 feet for the cliff overhang, and then the mountains on top are a couple hundred feet. But where you guys are going, I'm guessing, is like right near the south of those pink trees, kind of where that green is. So that area is a little bit easier to climb.
Yeah.
But there's also the biggest overhang. So it's like
All right.
50 foot up over the overhang to the overhang.
So
Alright, let's go.
You're gonna camp, or are you gonna?
No,
We're gonna go up the overhang
let's
first.
climb.
All right,
Okay, so
listen,
everybody give
Has
me.
anyone
Yep.
climbed before? I'll take that as a no. Listen.
No, Dario.
Oh,
No,
I
I don't need
it's
to
fine.
climb before.
Okay. Well, look at these
Nuts.
pythons here, and I just bring out a bag of like 200 pythons. These are gonna help us.
That looks heavy.
Well, they're gonna help us so in case we fall off the mountain, we won't, die. So we just ring a rope through it, tie it around your waist like this, and I kind of demonstrate a Swiss
All right, later,
cheat.
and I get my wings pop out and I fly to the top.
Leroy.
Rygel,
Rygel,
take
you're at
the
the top.
rope.
I swoop in and take the rope.
All right, well, we don't need to climb the mountain, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me a nature check for how well you tie that
Yeah.
rope, buddy.
I come back with and I take a python as well,
Okay.
and I python that rope up at the top.
Yeah, give me like a nature check, survival check. Probably survival.
Not bad. Let's see here. What is my natural survival?
That was creepy.
17.
17? Cool.
Yeah.
Not effective.
Everybody's gonna climb up?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll be
Cool.
last.
Sure.
One at a time.
Yeah, I'll hold the rope on the bottom just to secure it so it doesn't flap around.
You guys all climb up to the top, and then you're at the foot of like a small mountain that goes up sideways.
Up sideways?
what?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Hmm?
That's a plateau.
So no, so it goes up to the side though. It doesn't go
Oh, at a slant?
yeah, but to your north essentially, not towards the thing. So it's gonna be a weird climb to get up it. The rope is not long enough to get all the way to the summit, so you're gonna have to actually climb. Or I mean, you could. Oh, I'm not gonna help you.
We should wait until morning.
Yes, agreed.
If I can prepare, I should be able to give myself and 2 others the ability to fly.
Hey, Taz, get a load of this guy.
So like, I mean, flying is like fun or whatever, but like, you could just like walk over there, you know,
Walk over where?
to like the you're trying to get to like the trees.
Thought we were trying to get over this mountain.
Yeah, so like the trees, right on the other side.
Yeah.
So like, if you just go through like the paths that go through it, you don't have to like climb anything.
Really?
Well, why did none of us see these paths?
Well, I mean, maybe you guys are all dumb.
I do a perception
How many
check
paths
for-
were you looking for? Or were you just looking at the mountains?
I do a perception check 14 for any paths.
You don't see any of the things that he's talking about. You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Do you know what you're talking about, Little Rock?
Yeah, man. So like, do you know what a path is? It's like where feet can go, and you can like walk on there on the ground.
I facepalm and just I'm done.
Have we tried shaking the rock?
No, don't shake, Taz.
Okay.
You can shake your
Taz,
own.
where'd you see the path?
Yeah, Taz, where's this path at?
That's the better question.
Hold on.
I find some gravel and I feed Naz.
Oh, so like that tastes pretty good, man. Thank you. So like the paths are like, if you like are, you know how like when you're like instead like how for like mountains they like, you know how they're like so like a mountain will go up. So like
Yeah.
a path is like when it's on the ground but straight. You know what I mean? So like instead for like because you don't have it's like because there's no climbing. You know.
We walk up the mountain.
Well, you don't have to like go up because there's like if you take instead for like off to you know on the one side there's like it like goes
All right,
it like
Naz.
goes straight
All right,
and so it's
Naz.
like
All right, hold on. Taz, can you fill in for your brother here?
Anybody get that?
yeah so like if you like were to walk straight instead of to go over the mountain you could probably just take the path.
Point to where that path is. I don't see anything.
Okay,
buddy.
I would point like over there.
And he gives like the most general that direction point you've ever seen in your life, kind of like Disneyland, where they don't really give you any.
Do you
Taz,
think that you could like verbally
Because
direct us?
because he's a
So like my hand
spear.
is like a little ball of rocks, guys. So like I can't really do great pointing. It's like kind of that direction over that way, and so like also I'm like 6 inches. You know, I'm not like very big. So like
Alright,
you guys
lead
are
the
like
way,
kind
bud.
of like I'm in charge, and like you guys are like kind of adults or whatever. So this is kind of like I'm like feeling bullied a little bit. You guys are being
oh,
dicks.
I'm sorry, Taz.
Oh,
I grabbed some
poor
gravel and
man.
put some salt on it and I give it to him.
This is
Ooh, song.
You know what? You're like placating me here, and you're like trying to win me over, and I like rocks, so like whatever, okay. But like it's a little bit. I know what you're doing.
Oh, I'm just
Sorry.
trying to be nice, Taz.
I was just feeding Naz because he's so cute.
And we think you're awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Taz, I think you're the best. I'm just getting frustrated. I'm tired. I think it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe you like go to sleep or something, dude.
That's a great idea, Taz.
All right.
Wait a
Adrian-
second.
Adrian, what's placating? I don't know that word.
I don't go to sleep.
I'll take I'll take
I-
the first watch.
Well, I
You're
only
watching?
have to-
Yeah.
I only have to meditate for 4 hours, and then I will have another hour to prepare spells, so I'll be able to be up after 5. So I can take the second and third shift.
After 5. What time do you think
After
it is?
5
Only
hours.
needs an hour to prepare.
Oh.
4 hours to meditate, 1 hour to prepare.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a 2-hour watch, and then whoever wants to go after that.
I watch.
You watch? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right then.
All right, is everybody going to sleep? Okay, Zelenis, during your watch, give me a perception check.
All right. Natural 20, buddy.
Natural 20. I mean, unfortunately,
What a
for you,
waste,
'cause
right?
you don't see. Yeah, you don't see or hear anything. Everything sounds quiet. You hear like in the distance, you hear like a little bit of like.
That's not like how I do it or whatever. So like say this way, but your rules and my rules, I think they're a little bit different. You know? So like maybe we should play my way too.
And so you just hear like general bickering amongst the brothers.
I
But
love
other than
it.
that, you don't hear anything.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Rigel, you want to take watch? Go ahead and give me a perception check, buddy.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot to say during my watch, I'd like to just pray to Bahamut.
Oh, give me a religion check then.
It will be 4.
You pray to Bahamut.
Wonderful. All right, now wake up Rigel, and I'll head to sleep.
Cool. Is Naz in my baby Bjorn? Is he playing with his?
He's off with his brothers, but as soon as they see you wake up, they come running over, and Chaz comes over to you and he goes,
Hey, so like we were thinking maybe like if I held myself like a ball, we could do like you could knock down them. Oh, and we could put them down there, and you like throw me at them and see if you could knock them down.
Oh, dope! Yeah. And I like bring out some action figures for my
Bowling.
reliquary sit as well.
"Okay,
And
sick.
like, and they're actually I'm pretending they're the audience.
Nice, dude. Go ahead and give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're distracted."
Oh fucking Christ!
Natural 1.
Fuck you!
All right. Cool. Yeah, you're just having a great time hanging out with these little rock guys.
Oh,
Cool. How
Zolonis
many rocks
dies.
are there? How many
5.
rocks are there? There's 5
guys,
rocks.
5 little guys. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Hey, isn't there supposed to be 6 of you?
Samir didn't get one.
No,
He didn't.
I was
No,
out.
no.
I was out preparing to get my horse while you guys had that like final thing with the guy.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh well.
Go ahead and give me an a ranged attack roll, and we're gonna see how many of them you knock over with your bowling ball.
Sweet. I got a 13.
Okay, so there's 5 of them. You have 4 pins. Do I not? I own D4s. They're so little they fall between other dice.
That's what she said.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know why I had you roll anything because you got all 4 because I rolled a D4 and I landed on 4. So yeah, you knocked all 4. They're like,
Oh, so like you knocked us over. That was a good game, you know, because like you threw it at us and then we fell.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
you see that they all run back over to each other.
Well, like I didn't really think that he was giving the rules exactly correct, you know, because like I think that we all play different ways, you know, and so I think that maybe I should get the points. You know what I mean? Because instead of you getting them, I think it should be me.
Just debate semantics all night.
With himself.
Love it.
What are you doing right now? I
Me?
mean, yeah. Well, I mean, you're the one awake.
Oh,
You can watch. Hopefully.
I'm watching.
All right, give me another perception check then.
I got a 24.
Nice.
Absolutely, very very nice, cool. So you notice that the forest around you a bit, the trees around you, it's gotten darker than you think it should.
Looks fine to me. What do you mean darker? It's
So you know how
nighttime.
night is dark?
In full
Yeah.
terror.
Imagine nighttime with on like a new moon. Like
Ooh.
truly dark night.
Mm.
You basically can't see your hand in front of your face because you guys
I-
didn't light fire.
I play a
All you
very
hear is the
gentle.
Like I think
I-
that we're good, but like I think we could be doing better.
I play a gentle lullaby on my harp.
Didn't they take that from you?
No, it
I
was.
try to sneak. Or
Okay,
snap.
go ahead and give me a performance check. And then also give me a performance check real quick first.
It's 15.
Now give me a raw D20 volume check, and everybody else give me a raw D20 will it wake me up check.
It's also a lullaby.
I rolled 5. I'm sleeping right through that.
Okay, and you want me to roll a 20?
A D20, yep.
Is
I mean,
20
lullaby
is
or
20's
not.
lower? 20's low. Am I using- Am I
you
using a
want-
performance check to get low?
You want to get as high as you possibly can, and you don't want them to roll a number higher than what you roll.
Well,
so Trey got a 5. You want to roll a 20 if you can.
All right. Do I get any bonuses to this?
No.
Because I feel like it is like a skill. I am trying to play it softly.
I mean, I'll let you do it with advantage.
Okay. It's an
I-
8.
Trey does not, or Gunga does not wake up for shit.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 16.
Darius wakes up from his dream of him being on top of a windmill.
I grab one of the rock children and I throw them at Rigel.
Whoa!
Oh,
I
so
got
like
it.
that was a pretty good shot, man. You like hit him with me and whatever.
Rigel, you're waking us up.
My bad. My bad. This forest was spooking me, so I wanted to sing it back to sleep.
I grab my 10 squibbles and just wrap them in my arms and go back to sleep.
I look around. What do you mean the forest was spooking you?
And I don't know. Does it look darker than usual?
I
Where's-
guess I'm gonna do a perception check.
I feel like the walls are closing in on me.
I got a 16.
16, yeah, it looks darker.
Yeah, but like darker than normal, or
Yes, I mean, I thought that was clear with darker.
yeah, I don't know. Darius kind of rubs his eyes.
I left
What's
my
on the
contacts
ground?
in Khalid, dude.
What's the ground look like?
Dirt.
What kind of no grass, just dirt?
A little bit of grass, yeah.
Cool.
Don't light a fire.
I'm not going to.
Okay, so yeah, you make it through your watch. Who's up?
We both did 2.5, so it should be fucking.
So yeah, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's bright. Sun is coming through the trees. Well, over the crest of the mountain, through the life tree or the god tree or Gaia.
Famior was watching at 5.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah. Because I did 2.5 hours. Rigel did 2.5 hours, and then Thamior.
Okay, so Thamior, give me a perception check or an investigate check or something.
You there?
Died in a
Oh,
pool of his
Sorry,
own
sorry.
blood.
I've been
You have what?
I've been muted that whole time. I have a
So like maybe do like whatever the thing man is, whatever, because it's like late and we like are scared. So like maybe do the things.
Do what things?
Give me a perception and investigate. Give me some sort
26
of
investigation.
26 investigation. So you can't really determine what exactly it is you're seeing, but you're seeing what you can't shake the feeling of is like something kind of watching you from the crest of the mountains in front of you.
Oh god.
I would wake the party.
What
Nah.
Thamur would do.
Well, Adria would be up now too, right? Because she's only
Mhm.
meditating 4 hours.
Yep.
All right.
Apparently
do you
she likes
feel
to
that?
sleep though.
Do you feel that feeling?
That's
Yeah.
a feeling.
There's a smelly smell of something that smells smelly.
That's
It feels like there's something out there by the mountains, watching us,
Yeah.
but not. I don't
Shoot a
see anything.
fireball at it.
Fucking music's sick.
right. I just think
I know.
Oh my god,
Music.
brag about it, why don't you?
I just did it. That's me, guys. That's me. I spent
How
hours looking
Yeah,
for
Nick
music.
did pick it.
How many hours into our watch did we?
So you guys noticed it like pretty early on into your watch. It's like, say you would have woken up at 8 a.m. It's like 5 a.m. right now.
Okay.
oh,
I'm not sure what to do. I feel very uneasy.
maybe we should.
Could you
You
have
guys,
Ophelia
you
look
guys
at
don't
it?
see any like movement or anything like that. You just kind of notice
just-
that it's like little tiny glints of light that you just kind of feel are like eyes watching you.
Is there any like spot I can kind of put like cover between me and that?
I mean, you guys are like in the trees and at like kind of near the foot of a mountain, so not so much, not really.
Maybe Ophelia could fly up at it. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me.
An owl that has dark vision, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I have dark vision.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I do
But-
too.
I'd be seeing it through her eyes. Ugh, I'm not sure. I'm freaked out. I
Let's
I
wake
go
the
over
rest
to
of the gang
Rigel.
up.
I go over
Yeah.
to Rigel and wake him up. Since he
I
woke
bang
us
on
up earlier.
Zelonis' door.
What?
What door?
Oh, never mind. I go
Yeah,
wake
he's
up
just
fuck
Zelonis.
are you?
he's at a Motel 6 while you guys all slept on the ground.
Down the
He
road.
actually found like a Holiday Inn.
Fucking Khalid to Adria.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Holiday
right?
in the base of the mountain.
Shit.
What?
I'm assuming Gunga is probably like spooning with Rigel, right?
No.
Giving some of his holy power.
As he's shooing him away. No, he's not shooing him off.
Okay,
Like,
so in
go
the
over
process of waking up Rigel, I wake up Gunga as well.
Go away.
Did you just step on me? I know I'm short, but I'm still a person.
Right
Are
out of
you?
sleep, just sass.
Excuse me, I did not see you there.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I'm used to it.
Rigel. And I use I cast Mage Hand to slap him.
What?
Okay. I feel very uneasy here. I need a second opinion on this, or a third, or
Okay.
I don't know. Just tell me what you guys look up at those mountains and tell me what you feel.
Sloanus
Okay,
refuses to
perception
wake
checks?
Can I roll? Can I roll for it?
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Roll.
Adria's like trying to shake
up. No,
Zelonis away.
I'm pushing Adria away from me.
I got
Zelonis!
No.
18.
I don't
Wake up.
have tons of wits, so when you
Oh,
ask
wait,
me
no,
about the
I got a
mountains, I just say
22.
Tall.
Yeah, you feel kind of like there's little eyes looking down at you, dude.
Little
And
eyes?
I-
How many?
Yeah, and I point Zelonis in the
Like-
direction.
Where's
15
Darius?
or so.
I tracked
And it's
down
like
Darius
5 in
and
the morning? There's the dark
Yeah.
out?
I tracked down
The
Darius
sun
and
is
I,
starting to slowly come up.
and I mage slap.
But
mage
being in the
slap him like
southwest, you're not seeing much sun yet.
This is kind of creepy. I wish you didn't wake me up for this.
I was
Would you rather be
dreaming.
sleeping for this?
I would.
I'd rather you just make sure they don't come and eat us alive.
Hey, what do you want?
Look.
I'm yelling at the
And I
things.
point to the. she
I'm not
like
yelling
jumps
at
on
you.
his back.
Oh,
Shush!
oh. I was just yelling at them. I'm trying to sleep.
I know that was the problem, Zelonis. Good morning.
Oh.
They're also up like 150 feet on top of a mountain.
But
Just make sure they don't get
felt
us.
that. You felt that weirdness, right?
We'll deal with it in the morning. Just make sure that, and I go back to sleep.
I mage hand slap Darius awake too.
How about this, Adria?
That's how you
If they
fucking get
start
an arrow.
attacking us, then you can wake me. I mean, we'll deal
But
with it.
wait a minute.
What?
No,
What?
just do you feel that? Do you feel that weirdness though? Do you feel?
I
Do you
rolled a
know what I'm
14.
talking
Do I
about?
feel it? Tell me I feel it. I rolled a 14. Tell me,
Oh.
Daddy DM.
Mushroom of the plot.
Did he die? Where'd he go?
Oh, Bub, we can't hear you.
Oh, roll with disadvantage because you're so tired.
Oh, 14 still.
Oh, wow, perfect. No, you don't notice either way.
Oh, okay. I don't really see.
I'm sorry, I'm
or
feeding my
feel
dog
it.
dry linguine noodles.
That is
Ah.
very interesting.
Stop feeding my owl noodles.
I
I
don't.
go like, fine, Thamir.
Our dog's name is Ophelia.
Oh,
I don't
So your bird is also eating little dry noodles. No, I'm gonna keep feeding them to her. She likes them.
No, Adria, I don't see anything. So I mean, what do you?
I send.
I
send
feel like
Ophelia-
there's eyes.
I
I
send
feel.
Ophelia like up into the trees to give us advance warning if anything's to come down at us.
Look,
Sure.
he's got an owl up there. I think we're okay now. I mean, if you
Um,
want me to stay awake, I will.
No,
I,
go
I,
back
I,
to sleep.
I did.
Yeah.
I did slap Darius awake, so if he's wanting to
Yeah.
stay-
Yeah, no, I mean, from all the commotion, I would have woken up anyway.
but I still slapped you. So
I cuddle my
don't take that
squibbles.
away from me.
I'm gonna look up, Mike, about how far away are these perceived
150
eyes?
feet up the mountain.
I'm getting my long rest. Goddammit.
Oh, I can hit things at 150 feet.
You gonna shoot an arrow at him?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
let's
Okay.
not shoot.
Okay, dude. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That is going to be a 21.
Miss. You
Do I
shoot
see-
an arrow, and all of a sudden you see all the glinting little lights disappear.
Do we still feel weird, like we're being watched?
I mean, you feel like whatever was there knows that you know that it's there now.
Okay.
I recap.
Oh, all the beer.
Alright, well, I do the same thing. I keep Ophelia up there, and
Cool.
I'm just ready just in case.
Fuck you, elves.
Just keeping watch.
Yeah, so if you guys want to stand watch for the
couple
next, if you guys stay watch for the next couple hours, it's now 8 o'clock. Chirp, 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 zoop, zoop, zoop. It's
Oh.
morning time.
Oh,
Chirp, chirp, doop, doop, doop.
now what? Oh,
It's morning.
You see that there's like 3 squibbles like on your chest, like
Oh.
tonguing your like mouth. Zip, 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 zip.
Oh, which one of you
Thank
is gonna be my breakfast?
Zip!
Zip.
Soup, soup. You, all right. Who wants some squibbles
2 of
for
them
breakfast?
piss on your chest.
Well, I slept in my armor, so it doesn't phase me.
That's gonna get rusty.
All right,
Zip, zip, zip.
I'm gonna snap. Let's see. 3 of them's necks and start skinning them and just start making them for breakfast.
Yeah, sure. Give me a survival check or a nature or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I will
Fair
provide
cooking.
assistance.
I also.
Yeah, you-
Thank you, because
So
that was a
I will
1.
too.
Oh shit.
Go
I
ahead.
got
Hey.
you.
Oh, natural 20. Yes, from a 1 to a 20.
Yeah, you
Thank
cook a
God.
delicious soup
I
Soup.
salt it with some like fucking special dragon salt. I'm calling it.
I don't like that. I don't like that you're calling it
I
dragon
like it
salt.
salt.
It's just like your dandruff or something sketchy.
It's got salt with some fucking paprika.
I try to feed one of the rock children a piece.
Yeah, I give
Of
I give
the,
everybody an equal part. So half of a
Also,
soup.
like, this is like pretty mushy, you know what I mean? And usually we like donate mushy stuff, and so like, I know that you guys are all like pretty mushy yourselves with whatever your skin and your mush or whatever. So like, I understand that you like the mushy whatever this is, but like, I like the salt part. The salt part's pretty good. The like crunchy rock, you know what I mean? But I don't really like the mush.
Uh-huh.
No mush.
Darius'
As he's
reaction,
speaking,
oh.
I scoop up some pebbles and
I
just
pour out
start,
some salt for this dude.
and I just start dropping pebbles into its mouth to shut it up.
He just starts rolling in the salt. They're like rolling in it, like making snow angels.
I really feel like one of them is gonna end up eating the other one because they're all rocks.
I mean, we're not like morons, you know what I mean? We're probably smarter than you even. You're kind of a big dumb idiot sitting here like an idiot, you know what I mean? Like, shot an arrow at the guys and it's not even fun.
Oh,
Also,
now
we're
I-
like sitting right here in front of you, so when you say like a mean thing, I can like hear what you're saying, you know what I mean? So like, you're kind of a dick.
Hey Taz.
And he
You
comes
know,
and kicks you like in the
this
ankle
thing
because
is
he's like
starting to
6
grow on
feet
me a little
inches
bit.
tall.
I want to throw him in response.
Hey, I've
Okay,
never
so go
tried
ahead and give me an opposed something.
who's he
You
throwing?
can do.
Who's he throwing?
It would be
Whichever.
Laz.
Okay, that's fine.
Who wants to have a rock skipping competition?
All right, what are we opposing?
You can go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay, so 21.
He got a 24, so he like scrambles around you and gives you 2 more swift kicks to the ankle.
I'm not like a
Ew.
baseball, you know what I mean? So like, get away, I'm a little, you know, I'm scrambly, I will kick you right in the ankles.
Oh,
Uh,
Darius, are you done playing with that guy?
No, I pull out my rapier and start swinging at him.
Oh,
Go ahead and give
God.
me an attack roll
Uh,
with strength modifier, not dex, because it's a rapier.
Hey Taz, can these guys die?
17.
I mean, they probably can.
Oh, fuck.
You hit him, and he like puts up his arm, and it like chinks, like chips a little bit of your rapier's like blade off, and he goes,
Oh, so like you're swinging at me now? That's kind of a dick move.
and he throws back, like he picks up like a rock that looks way too big for him to hold, and he whips it back at you. Oof! But it whiffs right past your head. He gets a 13 to hit.
I'm laughing my ass off watching this.
I'm 2 steps back, like, oh, they gotta do it. What they gotta do?
They gotta do it. Yes. Alright, Darius, are
So
you
like
done fighting the
multiple
little
of you
rock?
guys have like been dicks to us a lot. So like you guys should probably stop
Zelanus,
being
you don't
rude.
have like a warhammer, do you?
Oh, of course I do, but not with me. Oh, come on, be nice. Hey, Laz, you wanna ride with me?
Yeah, man, let's like go with this guy. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Let's go with him.
And like all of them jump up onto your armor.
Alright, I wanna put him in the back pocket of like the shield portion of my shoulder armor. Just so that they all fit back there. Like in a like little
Sure.
nook.
I'm
Alright,
sure
you
you
go
squeeze them all
there.
back there.
You go there. Perfect. Alright, you guys comfy?
It's like a mama kangaroo.
Oh my god, I love kangaroos!
It's like extra armor too.
Yes. Alright. Alright, well, let's see how many
Zelanus
zoops
does
do I
like a weird flashback to like the actual Brooklyn Zoo or something.
No, it's how we met.
The rocks stay with Zelanus and they like help
Kangaroo with the
take
outback.
blows for him.
I mean, they probably wouldn't because they don't like to get hit because that's kind of rude.
True.
They're also in like a pocket in his armor.
Yeah, they're in the nook
Remember, they're
behind the
6
shield.
inches tall. They're pretty strong, pretty fast, pretty scrappy, but right now they're kind of useless to you guys. Actually, it's the next.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
I'll
they're
say that
gonna
like,
grow.
I would say that they're like 10 inches tall now, so they're like a
Yeah.
decent action.
I'm gonna feed each of them some pebbles, some decent looking pebbles around the area. I'm gonna roll fucking full
You go over and
20
you see
survival.
that Naz is just chewing on Shaz's leg.
Yeah, a full 20 to find the best looking, what I think would be appetizing rock.
These things are big.
I see some pretty good ones you got there, man. I'll like eat them,
Oh
you know?
yeah, here you go, bud.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I like to eat those.
Yeah, I hand them each just a good amount, just so they don't eat each other.
They're still like a little bit trying to chew on each other.
Oh, stop that! No. You don't want to eat each other.
No, because it's like funny. Because sometimes I'll like bite off a piece of him and he doesn't like it. So like I get it then.
Wait, do you get bigger?
A little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's like I bite off a piece of him.
Oh,
I don't
so
necessarily
that's how
get
you
bigger, but like he gets smaller, you know.
How do you guys?
I
get
wonder if we're
bigger?
changing the ecosystem of the
I mean, we just
Feywild.
gotta grow
from
like
being
you.
here.
How do you get bigger? You're asking a lot of questions, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we're just gonna add a few more of these Canadian.
Yeah, we're like
guys.
protecting these guys, making sure they can bloom into rock people, but they'll overtake all the tree people.
I'm like the
Us.
herder of fey creatures now. I got fucking zoops and fucking rock golems. What's next? Oh, you
All right,
little
well-
zoops. All right, yes. So let's find a path. Let's try to walk up and down as much as we can to find a path through these mountains. Otherwise, we're gonna have to climb over.
Yep.
Oh boy, yeah. So
We're
we'll
looking
walk.
for a path.
Yeah, we're looking for a path through the mountains
Okay.
because the mountains go up and they come back down. That's where we want to pass through. Ain't that right, Taz?
I mean, like I don't know why you're asking me, dude. I'm like 3 days old or whatever.
Thank you, Taz. All right, Taz agrees. All right, so we're gonna find a path. So I'll lead. I'll go ahead and lead. If you want to follow me, that's up to you. But I think we should head a little bit south if we can. Try to find a portion of the mountain that isn't as bad as here.
Sure. So if people want to give me like nature or survival checks with advantage, probably with the help action.
I'll roll if anybody wants to help.
Nat
me.
20.
Natural 20. Natural.
Oh, nice. Way better
Yeah,
than
you
Nat
guys
20.
find a
17.
path that looks kind of like it's a little bit scrambly, but it looks like you can kind of like get through to the other side of the mountain without having to climb any mountains.
Cool.
Perfect.
Excellent.
All right.
Soup, 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 soup.
Thamio, do you want to scout ahead real quick before we traverse here? Last thing we
I
need to
send
do is get
Ophelia
stuck.
forward. Have her fly up with my vision through to see if I see anything.
You see a very, very thick forest. Tops of a lot of trees is what you're making out.
See a very, very thick forest. Just seeing a lot of tops of trees.
Hey Taz, isn't he such a nerd? Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, I guess he's like a little bit of a nerd, but like I haven't really seen him talk anything about like books so much. So like I would like to poke him in the eye or something if he was like
Oh.
talking about math, but I haven't heard him say math yet.
Yeah, well, once he gets to that point, I'll let that happen. Because I don't think he
And
can.
I don't hear any of this. Nope. I'm hearing through the owl.
Yeah, I'm whispering because I don't. Zelonis doesn't know the whole aspects of this fucking magic.
And imagine he doesn't know what the aspects of whispering are either, so imagine everyone else around him heard him say that.
Yeah, this is me trying to whisper. All right, so I guess it's safe. So, who would like to lead?
Right ahead.
Ranger?
I've been following you the whole time I've been with you.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Ranger?
I've been,
Druid?
I would let Zelonis lead and I'd assist him with that.
That's fine. I'll take point.
All
and
right.
go
So
through
what
that.
order are you guys walking in? You guys are entering into what looks like a path on the other side of the mountains, and it looks almost like a tunnel of trees.
I'm first.
What order are you entering? Okay.
And I think Darius is behind me.
Yep.
Okay.
Oop, I am too serious on mute.
Okay, behind Darius. Okay, who's next?
I'll be behind him.
Okay. Ragul and
Uh,
Gunga.
Yeah, I'm Trin.
Okay.
All right.
Looks like I'm bringing it up to
Check
Sure.
is going to be a 17. Just checking for any.
Lot of eyes on you. Lots.
Oh fuck.
Tons. Yeah. Lots. Everybody knows you're here.
Oh, sweet.
Wait, who's looking at me?
You don't know, but you
So
feel
I
eyes on you
feel
hard.
eyes on me. Okay.
Oh
This
yeah.
is what we were trying to
Yeah.
wake you up for.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we just need to be very careful.
I'm
I
gonna.
say in Elvish, we come in peace.
Wait, do I perceive this? Wait, what are looking at us?
Wait,
have
you
no
should
idea.
have to roll
You
for
just
that.
feel.
We don't know yet.
You should have to roll for that Elvish.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you could roll. Go ahead.
All right. Ooh, thank you. What a useless roll. Natural 20.
Oh, nice. You say it perfect, Faye. Well, you actually don't speak Faye, so you say it in Elvish.
Yeah. And I just give
I
a
mean-
thumbs
You
up to
don't
Adria.
Sylvan or anything
Yes!
like that. You say it in straight up.
I must say, I'm rather
Yes.
rather impressed. That was pretty good.
Good
Yeah,
job,
you notice
Xanax.
absolutely no change in anything of any kind.
They're still watching us. Fuck.
I'm gonna palm one of my daggers.
You notice that this like trees kind of tighten up
Darius, stop.
and they
Well-
start to lower in.
No hostility. No.
Well,
we need to walk.
It's
in here
not-
like it's a
We
friendly
are
bar.
guests. We are guests in their home. They will
Hey.
react harshly if we bring violence into their home.
I
Pure
agree.
souls only.
What'd you say?
Pure,
Pure souls only.
well, I don't know if it is
All
a.
right, the trees are getting even closer and closer,
All right,
and they're
Um,
like at Zelonis' head at this moment, so he's now starting to have to crouch.
I'm gonna
Fine,
I'm
I'll
gonna
put it-
grab a whatchamacallit, a fucking squibble and kind of pet him and just kind of like jaunt around like, haha, I'm having so much fun.
Darius, did you
I
put
stopped
your blade
backing
away?
Well, yeah, I was getting interrupted about 6 times though.
I know. Okay, so yeah, the trees start to retract and go back up.
All right, see, there you go.
I
Here.
mean, do the trees have like a sight? Because if I was palming it, I don't know how aware of that they'd be.
I mean, you're standing on grass that's attached to nature, which trees are, and you're going to a place that this guy called the God Tree, the Life Tree, and Gaia. So yeah, all of it's aware of everything you're doing. Relax.
Ew.
Oh.
Anyway, so you guys are now standing in this like tunnel of trees. You definitely sense things looking at you. You can't really tell what.
Hold me closer, tiny Dan.
Yes! Yes!
I'm just gonna keep singing the song that fucking Adria as best as I can to replicate.
Adria is also
You
like,
guys are just
was,
all
like,
standing
singing it.
there.
We're moving. I'm walking.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
We're grooving.
Okay, and you guys notice that you come to a fork in the trees. You can either go left or you can go right.
Investigation check. See if any one path looks better than the other.
I need
For a
something so much more specific than if a path looks better.
This one's got less
Um,
rocks
well-
in it.
Well, no,
Yeah, what do I see?
I'd say that we're trying to head what we would believe to be east. So if either path looks like it more effectively, go that direction.
I was gonna say, can I just ask
Yeah,
the
what he said.
trees? That's
You can cast Speak with Trees if you'd like. Did you stock it for the day? Speak with Nature and be honest. Yeah. Oh, you still okay? No, you absolutely cannot cast. Speak with Nature. Plants or
that was
whatever
worth
it
a
is.
shot.
I like
It wasn't
be,
worth a
be
shot.
honest.
You gotta, because I saw her look over at me and I pick
Little
up
cheeky see if
what
I
looks
can-
like more than the number of cards she should have. So she's just gonna look for it in the deck. No, you cannot cast Speak with Trees.
How many?
Anyway,
Never mind.
so you guys are singing Tiny Dancer, headed in direction. You come to a fork, one that looks like it's more east. Yeah, the one to the right looks like it would be headed more east.
All right.
Okay, so we'll go to the right.
Sounds like
Okay,
a plan.
sure.
Let's continue down this path.
Cool. And you guys start to see on the trees as you're going in this direction, there are like little berries, almost like holly trees, and the berries are kind of glowing a pale blue.
I think those berries are glowing.
Are
Yeah.
they glowing blue?
Nice one, Einstein.
Well,
They are.
you gotta remember, Darius is a little out of his mind right now.
All right. So Taz, we don't want to touch or hurt anything in this forest, right?
I mean, like, you shouldn't really like want to hurt or do any touching to things like in general, you know. So like, maybe no, you shouldn't like be a dick or something in the forest, like the silly fair. Like they're kind of like, I don't know, they're like nice guys, but they're like set in their ways. So like they're a little bit dicks, but like also kind of who isn't. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So you heard that, guys. Nobody touch anything. We're gonna keep ourselves nice and tight, hands to self.
You see that Taz reaches out and grabs a handful of those berries.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
I
I
like
s-
to
I
like
stop
throw
him.
them because they like can leave a stain if you get it on like white clothes. So like it
No.
like
No,
touches
Tess.
something, it like makes a red mark. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Throw
Tess,
them at
let's
Rigel.
not do that. Let's put the.
But they like glow blue, you know what I mean? And they make a red mark. It's pretty cool. I like to see the red mark on the blueberry.
That's weird. No, no.
I know it's not that weird though.
Let's try not to.
I mean, I'm talking rock, so like, how weird could it really be?
I mean,
I
I've
use
seen
Mage
weirder.
Hand to grab the blueberries from his hand and put them back in the bush.
Okay, so yeah, you put loose berries back in a bush, which just fall straight to the ground because it's loose berries inside of the bush. And you guys
And I
continue walking, sure?
apologize, and we continue walking.
Yeah.
Sure. You guys start to see like rocks starting to float, almost looking decoratively floating, and you kind of see like floating platforms, and you guys can sort of start making out through the tops of the trees above you the biggest tree, the most alive, vibrant, beautiful tree you've ever seen in your entire life. There are trees all floating through the tops. There are people just laying on branches up there. You see this tree looks glowing and magnificent. It's dark brown with almost glowing golden inlays in its bark. The leaves glisten a pale green glow.
Atria's in heaven.
Wow.
You see surrounding the tree are a bunch of like little white things with big ass eyes. And you kind of get the feeling that this is what was watching you.
Like eyes that look like asses?
Oh.
Or just
Eyes that look like
eyes that are
big
really
ass
big.
aliens. Yeah, huge, big, gleamy, glinty alien eyes.
But the eyes themselves don't look like asses?
Like buttholes? No.
Okay, just making sure. Because the way you said it was ambiguously worded.
Big ass eyes. Woo.
They do fart through their pupils though.
I think we've reached the tree. What is it called again?
Gaia?
Gaia.
God, Buddha, Gaia tree.
Wait. Gaia, isn't that's something you worship, isn't it? Or that's Malora?
Yeah. Translates to mother.
So like Gaia just kind of means the ground or whatever. I don't really know why they say Gaia, but it's like the planet, you know what I mean?
Gaia
so like the
means
thing
the
around the
spirit
big
of
rock.
the planet.
Yeah, like the whole thing, you know?
Everything interconnected.
It's like if a
trees,
rock and a
animals,
tree
the
were
rocks.
like alive, like I am and the trees are, then Gaia's like the mommy or daddy for like a tree or a rock, which I don't really
Mhm.
know because like I came from Maz, as you guys know. So like I don't really know if like Gaia is like my mother, like I mean, but I know she is like the mother of rocks or something. So like I guess I
I
kind of
use
am in
Mage
the
Hand to
same way.
put
The
cover
source
his
of
mouth.
life.
I'll just leave that there for a little bit.
It's like
Adrian, do you wanna you know what? I feel like you really wanna go over there. We can if you want. But I think
I would love to leave.
Mhm.
Zoop, 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 zoop,
Oh.
zoop, 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 zoop.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
send my blessings.
Okay. So you don't want to go over there then?
No, it's okay. It was magnificent to see it.
Oh. All right, kid. All right, so I guess is there a way we can kind of cut through the forest to keep going east, like around this area?
Are you like asking me? You're asking.
But yeah, I'm asking you. I'm looking around. Perception.
I mean, yeah, you probably. I mean, it's trees, so you could probably head to the east.
All right, we're gonna just
If
try
you were
to.
to head like a little south and
Yeah,
try
we're
to
gonna.
not disturb the area.
I mean, everybody's fine with that, right? Just going around this place.
Yep.
We went through the mountains and then we found this tree.
Yeah, we're.
You went through the mountains and then you found this thick ass forest.
Interesting.
No,
and we
it's a
found-
forest of thick asses, or it's just
We
very
found.
thick.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. The little things you saw around the tree, I only sent specifically to Mark.
Oh,
that's terrible.
So I posted it in the D&D.
Hey, it's Ori. Those are Oris.
They're like fey mice.
All right.
Can I talk to one of them?
You want to approach them?
I approach one and
They
Okay.
instantly like scatter like scared squirrels.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna avoid this place. I mean, I don't feel that we're gonna be very welcome here.
well, perhaps Adria could speak with them.
It's up to Adria. She's already said she doesn't want to go.
No. Let's try.
Okay. Lead the
You're
way.
gonna have to catch one if you're gonna cast Speak with Animals on it.
Oof. All right. So do I roll a?
Okay, so you're going to give me a series of acrobatics checks.
All right.
These little mice have plus 10.
Oh.
Oh,
What's your acrobatics plus? Do you have your character sheet?
+3.
You have +3 to acrobatics?
Yep.
Okay,
I mean,
so we're gonna do 4 rolls while you're trying to chase this thing, 4 d20s.
I was gonna say, what do we want to ask him?
That's up to you.
Yeah,
I was
don't think
fine
we-
avoiding this place, right,
Oh.
Darius?
Yeah, I don't
Does
think we should
anyone?
go after
Okay.
them or anything.
I guess this whole venture is not necessary.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't think it is. I mean, we have an objective.
I mean, I did
No,
roll
if
really
we-
high on all 4, so it would be really
I go-
funny to see how quickly it like gets away. But like,
Right, Rigel?
Let's
You
let's
guys-
go
Yep.
where's Gibraltar at?
east.
Yeah, we need to just keep going east. Come on, guys.
Yes, we must continue east.
All right.
And then I'll with my wooden glasses, I'll ensure that we are traveling east around this area to avoid any others like elves and such. Hopefully.
yeah, as you guys are like walking through the woods, you notice that around this tree, it kind of looks like all the sick creatures like in Avatar. It's like glowing butterflies and like shit like that, and like cool looking tight stuff. That if you haven't seen Avatar, I don't care to explain too much, but it's like.
Well,
sick
I hope we don't
bugs.
run into like a giant black saber-toothed tiger like that.
No, you run into Jake Sully and the one chick tongue kissing with their ponytails.
Rolling for how much I vomit? 9.
Not that much. You're not
But
that.
She's into it.
Yeah, like a
No,
little bit. You're
he's-
curious.
He's vomiting, but like at least he's not like fully like dry.
You're vomiting, but like you're quarter stocked easily.
So, so yeah, we'll just keep going through then, and until we reach the other side of the mountains, or the mountain on that side.
Sure. So as you guys keep heading east, you see a big clearing, and it looks like a giant field of wildflowers.
Oh fuck! Here we go again.
You see that there is no way you could like trail all the way around in the woods maybe and hope to get around it, but the only way to it is through it.
All right.
Rigel, come here.
Okay.
Play something.
Are you sure?
I think so. Play something.
All right. I play a single chord. And then I play a smaller beat.
Give me a performance check.
It's 20.
As you start playing, you can kind of hear from the field in front of you just a gentle like.
Uh-oh. Hey Taz, any idea what that sound is?
So like yeah, it sounds like a big series of like grunts or whatever. So like sounds like something that's like a little bit like grunting.
Oh, thanks, Taz.
Yeah.
We might as well skirt the edge of the forest and see if we can get around them. The last time we stepped on flowers, it didn't go all that well.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All right, so we're gonna skirt the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are going to head around the forest south. Somebody give me a perception check.
I will.
Assistance.
Oh, thank you. Roll again for a
We're going south.
Just a
17.
tad.
Around the opening, yeah.
17, my dude.
Sure. Yeah. So you manage to go ahead and give me a stealth check. You see that there's like a weird looking like pelican creature kind of standing out in the woods.
My stealth is a 22.
22. Okay, cool. So if you want to try and lead these guys around, I'll allow you to give them all advantage on their stealth checks.
Okay. Would
Because
it
you got above a 20.
would it help us more if I used a pass without trace?
That's up to you. You could. That'll give everybody a plus 10 for sure.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna cast pass without trace.
Okay.
So for the next hour, you guys all have let's see, plus 10 to strength to stealth. I'm sorry.
Does
Yeah.
Darius's guidance still offer advantage at all?
Well, Mike said he was gonna give us advantage, but I took the cast so that we have advantage and plus 10, I believe.
So yeah, you can have advantage and a plus 10.
All right, so I roll normally. Thank God.
All right. I mean, I just got a nat 20, so that's
Me
a
too.
30.
Me too, man. I was so fucking worried. Fucking heavy
Cool.
armor, dude.
So we all roll.
Ooh, I just rolled a nat 20 as well.
No!
Vin?
You said with
No,
advantage?
With it, you know, if you rolled in at 20, I mean, there's nothing really.
Yeah, well, the second
Better.
roll. was
Oh, I'm
nat
sorry.
20.
Oh, yeah,
Just
with
making
advantage.
sure.
I
That
got
was a
16.
37. Jesus Christ.
I'm at 34.
Plus what?
10.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
I rolled
plus if
26.
you have a plus anything.
26.
So,
How did we all roll nat 20s on that?
I
And
don't
then-
know, dude.
19, yeah.
That needs to be in a combat fucking round. God damn it.
10
Oh, shit.
plus.
Watch. We're gonna get into
Plus-
combat later, and everybody's gonna roll like 4s.
Probably.
Cool. So you guys, as you approach this like northern part of the southern thing coming up towards where that opening seems to be, you don't see a field of wildflowers. In front of you are actually big tall stalks of corn.
It's a corn planet. Everyone off.
You're
Survival check.
closer to the opening, but you still would have to go through this corn to get to the opening.
I'm gonna perception, and Zelona's give me a hand if we can see anything
Yeah.
I'm gonna
weird
check as
about
well.
the corn, like there is about the flowers.
Yeah.
I'm checking. I'm checking as well.
Put me on
Uh,
your shoulders.
I only rolled a 10 investigation, so
It's gonna be a 16.
I mean, it looks to you like it's corn, but you can assume with a 16, it's the Feywild, so it's probably like at least somewhat annoying.
And I can't see any way around it, right?
Only way to it is through it, my friend.
Thamur
looks like
or Rigel, one of you two, can you fly over this and kind of just guide us through this field of corn?
Yeah, okay.
That'll
And
probably
I,
be our best bet so we don't get lost.
Kind of like flap above the corn.
The
I
second
guess-
you go into the air, you see that some of them shoot out what looks like little seed missiles. Go ahead and give me 3 dexterity saves to see if any of them hit you.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
thank God I didn't send my owl.
That thing would have died immediately.
Well, I could have just
Uh,
resummoned her.
Yeah, that's true.
Never, they all would miss. I got a 6, a 6, and a 1. They have a +5, so 11, 11, and 6. They all miss.
11, 11, 5. They all miss.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Rigel, come
I don't
back.
know.
You gonna keep
okay.
going, or you gonna turn around?
Yeah, I go back. I didn't roll in that one.
So honestly, so did one of my guys, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Rigel,
Instant critical miss. Automatic
holy-
failure is in that one.
This place is. Oh god. We'll just bear through it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna take out my long daggers and step towards the corn.
You're gonna step into the corn, towards the corn. The trees are coming down the second there's a dagger in your hand.
All right. Well, I want to step. Is there any divide between where the trees?
There
end
is
and-
trees and then corn. So you could step into the cornfield and physically be amongst the corn, touching the corn, or the trees are coming down on top of you. You got to make a decision.
All right. I'm gonna move into the corn.
Yeah, I pushed through the corn as well. Oh god.
Is it like really tight?
It's
tight
pretty tight.
squares?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen a cornfield?
I guess, yeah.
So it
Yeah.
looks like that, but there it's
But-
grunting, deep, dark, aggressive grunting.
Okay. Just don't do anything to anger them. Don't do anything to frighten them.
Get
Yeah,
behind
I'm
me,
gonna-
squishies.
All right. Yeah. Let's try and make our way through this corn.
I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Okay, so you
What
guys
just
kind
happened?
of come out the other side.
awesome.
You hear a
Amazing.
grunting field behind you, and you see a clearing. You see what looks like a 200-foot tall wall with giant pillars. What are the things called? The big circle things. What are they fucking called, guys?
Columns?
Not columns.
They're not palisades. They're
Domes?
no. Fuck. I don't remember what they're called aside from battlements, but that's the.
Wait, what do you mean circle? The towers? What
Yeah.
kind of circle?
What are they called?
Palisades?
Oh, I guess it's just called a turret. Technically.
All right.
So, yeah, there's giant, like 250-foot tall palisades. You guys see, like 180 goblins on each palisade. You just see like what looks like a line of armored green over the whole top line of that, like gate. You see the second you enter the clearing, you are instantly all noticed, and every single one of those goblins are all just staring at you guys.
Hi!
Yeah, we're gonna cautiously move towards the gate.
I wave, and
Who's walking forward from the tree line?
Me.
Um,
I'm walking to the side.
Who is taking any steps forward?
I mean, I'd probably skirt the cornfield if anything.
I'm
Yeah, we
going
can
straight
get back
for
into the
wall.
cornfield, and then continue stealthing.
Okay, nobody gave me a stealth roll to exit, so we're talking about as you guys exit, who takes a step forward?
Solonis.
Zelonis does.
Why?
Adria does.
Yep.
You don't need to know why. I just need to know who takes a step forward.
I wait back. I wait.
Yeah, I wait back.
I let the pawns go first.
Yeah,
I go
Darius
across-
doesn't move when people know where he is.
Okay, so Zelonis and Adria and Darius.
What are we step for?
Well, what's your guys'
I-
AC?
Alright.
Okay, nope, this misses all of you guys. So like a wave of arrows comes flying towards you guys and lands just before your feet.
Okay.
I
You
raise my
hear
hand.
in the distance, "Do not take another step towards the capital.
Okay.
We come in peace.
It looks like we've arrived.
Pieces."
Fuck.
What?
Fuck this place.
I didn't hear that guy. What did he say?
He
I
said.
said, "I'll kill you, bitch." No, you didn't. He didn't sing.
Ew!
Oh,
What a
God.
dick!
He said we'll come in pieces.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
They
we're not. We
obviously
can't take another step.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what to do.
We get back into the corn
definitely
and we go
I was-
around.
Hey Taz, why are these fucking goblins shooting at us?
Let's get back in the corn and
So like they don't really like when
Stealth
people
around.
come because like you weren't like invited and like the northern, you know, the darkness. It's kind of like they the Unseelie Fae are like dicks. So like they don't really know who you guys are, and you just kind of came out from like a place where they kind of aren't friends with like the Seelie Fae. Like where we just came from is where they live, and so like you just kind of walked out and like approached, and
Fuck
like
the
that's not really
silly
that cool.
Fae! Fuck them! I yell this to the goblins.
You're yelling that.
Okay, so you're yelling this in the cornfield?
No, I'm yelling it to the goblins. I'm yelling, "Fuck the silly fae."
No.
Right, from 3 inches in front of the cornfield? Okay, so there's like... Alright, this sucks. You see that, like, a bunch of the, like, corn and, like, a bunch of the flowers start, like, popping up, and you see what looks like trolls growing. And as they hear you yell this, you see that a bunch of this corn and a bunch of these flowers start turning into full-fledged trolls, and all of them are looking at you.
I'm just kidding.
What?
So there's about 30 trolls now, all kind of running towards you guys. What are you gonna do? Otherwise, roll initiative.
We gotta run
Let's go.
south.
Let's go.
Run south.
Let's go.
Run south. Run
Let's
south.
run.
Running south. I'm running south. Come on,
Okay,
follow
so
me.
you guys. Okay, so everybody give me athletics or acrobatics checks.
Can I wild shape into like a horse and like have people ride on my back?
You could probably have like
Get the hell out of
Rigel
there.
and Darius get on your back.
All right.
I'm 16.
What are we
20.
rolling for? Because I didn't do well.
Athletics or acrobatics? You're getting chased through the woods by a horde of trolls.
I got a
25.
7.
You got a 7. Okay,
Is it
so
acrobatics check.
If I see them catching up on me, I'm gonna grow wings and fly.
makes sense. All right.
I got 21.
Okay, cool. Who got below a 10?
Me.
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, so like Rigel trips and like grabs onto Zelonis to regain his balance, and it like slows both of them down. And you guys see that there's just like trolls like sprinting towards you guys. Everybody else sort of starts to get away a little bit. Everybody give me another athletics acrobatics check.
Natural 20, 27.
Okay, that's better than they got. Any of them got. They didn't do that great.
17.
Pass.
20.
Pass.
Oh,
pass,
this was a good choice, Zelonis.
17.
pass.
16. Thank you.
Pass. Rigel, what'd
Another
you
one? I got 16.
get? Okay, pass. So you guys kind of are able to regain your composure. You start to lose a little bit of them. The rest of the party's still a little bit ahead of you guys. Rigel and Zelonis. We're gonna go ahead and do another athletics acrobatics check. One of these guys got a nat 20, or one
Yeah,
of the
13.
groups of them actually. You got a 13. Okay.
18.
I mean, this group is gonna gain on anybody who doesn't get a nat 20.
Fuck, yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. Everybody else, I didn't hear a bunch of people say numbers. Adrian.
You only asked the two.
No, everybody. Everybody.
Oh, for-
when I'm saying
is
these
there an
rolls, it's for
advantage?
everybody. You're all running through the woods.
15.
No, you're blind sprinting through woods you've never been. You get no advantage.
17.
Okay, so it got. I mean, one of these groups got a nat 20. So this one group gains on all of you guys. We're doing another one, guys. Athletics, acrobatics. Ooh, bad rolls.
Ooh, 23.
Yeah,
Pass.
18.
Pass.
18.
Pass.
I'm moving along. They say dwarves can't move?
Woohoo, 19.
21.
Pass.
I got a 9.
Oh, okay. So Zelonis trips a little bit and he falls a little bit behind. So you guys have fully lost a few of the groups. There's still a couple of them chasing you guys. So everybody, go ahead and give me another athletics, acrobatics, whatever. So
How much?
Shit, these are bad. What do you mean?
How many are behind us?
So like there's 15 still behind you, full-fledged trolls.
14.
20.
So enough to fully TPK. 14. Pass. Yeah, these guys got bad rolls.
Oh, yes. 22.
Pass.
11.
Oh, 18.
Pass. 11 is exactly what you needed to pass. Did anybody get below 11?
No.
Alright, you guys lose another group. Give me another athletics acrobatics check. Also not that great rolls. We're looking at 14s here, boys.
Shit. 8.
4. I'm slowing down.
5.
How much longer are we gonna be running for?
I rolled exactly a 14.
Keep going.
You're running until you fucking... I mean, another one catches up now, so... I had a bunch of D20s. You're rolling against groups. The more you lose them, the less there are. You gotta lose all of them. There's 3 left. 3 groups, so... You just gained
23.
another one by falling behind. Darius, you're getting away. Darius, you can go ahead and give me a stealth check to see if you could just hide off on the side.
Okay, I'm gonna roll stealth, and that's gonna be a 18.
You just boom, dive off into the side on the trees. Like nobody's even paying attention, so you're good. Everybody give me athletics, acrobatics. Another nat 20 on this guy. I'm using this dice voice for my main bag.
11.
voice. Did
17.
anybody get a nat 20? I mean, this one gains. Nope. Okay, so this one's gaining on you guys. If you lose this next one, you're gonna have to fight 4 trolls.
Oof.
So go ahead, everybody, give me an athletics, acrobatics. Not that good, but not that bad.
Ooh.
15.
Is this with advantage?
You can't. Yeah. No advantage here. You're
Oh,
blind
cool.
sprinting through the woods.
I
19.
really slowed down. I got a 3.
I got a 10, but can I roll stealth as well?
You didn't get ahead of them. Did you get ahead of them in the last one with above a 20?
2 ago.
2 ago, no. So on this last one, that's why Darius got away. I'm keeping track. You didn't get a high enough roll to get ahead of them enough to get into a jumping sprint. And with the
Okay.
10, you also just failed right now. And it gained on you and Gunga, Adria, and Zelonis. Themior, what did you get?
I got a 15.
Themior, you guys all kind of maintain. So right now, if Gunga and Rigel don't pass, they are about to get tripped up. The rest of you guys are all still running. Go ahead and give me
Since I
another
slowed
one.
down, can I like look behind me and see how many are there?
15 trolls. 15
How
giant trolls.
close are they?
Like 50 feet behind you, one of the groups. The other
Can
two
I
groups
take a
are
shot?
like 200 feet. You want to attack a troll?
Well, if these guys fail, we're
No,
gonna have to
don't.
fight 15
Come on.
trolls, right?
Would Darius
these
think this is a tactical fucking thing to do right now?
Well, one, Darius knows he's hidden, which emboldens him because that's how he operates.
Okay.
And for 2,
Well, when you're done shooting, as soon as you shoot an arrow, would you be unstealth?
well, I might. Normally, Mike gives me the opportunity to re-roll, but that's up to him. But
Would defend-
I'm asking 2 questions. 1, can I take a shot at them? And then 2,
you can.
right, and
I
if
would allow you to shoot at the 15 full-size challenge rating 5 trolls.
all right, I'm gonna wait to see. You know what? I'm stealth. I'll prepare action of firing because I can see them getting close to Rigel and Gunga.
Okay, so everybody give me another athletics acrobatics check.
15 again.
A natural
Pass.
1.
5.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
I got 12.
Oh, shit.
What's the highest anybody got?
I had a 15.
I will allow Darius,
Yes.
as he is stealth and hidden, the opportunity to reach out and grab Rigel, and he can roll with advantage. He needs to get a 12 or higher.
Yeah, let's do it.
Natural 20 on this. They're natural rolls, so no bonuses. 12 or higher with advantage.
Okay, am I rolling or is Rigel rolling?
You are rolling, my friend.
Okay, roll number 1 is a 14.
Oh, got it instantly. You were able to grab him and pull him forward. He does not trip. So you can stay hidden. I'm not going to make you re-roll. It's just a hand out of the trees. They're just sprinting. Everybody go ahead and give me another roll here.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh my god, thank you.
19.
Ooh. Yes,
Ooh,
19.
Pass,
20.
pass,
Full 20.
pass,
Yeah,
pass,
18.
pass.
Heck yeah.
Rigel?
Wait, I'm rolling what?
Again, another one.
Okay, sweet. 20.
Pass. Okay, so you guys lose another one. You guys see that like a couple of the groups have basically stopped trying anymore. There is one more group still coming at you guys. Everybody give me one last roll. Hopefully.
Aren't these guys tired?
Yes, that's why this is almost done.
18.
8.
Pass, pass.
3.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. I will allow you to grab Adria's hand with a natural 20 and pull her forward with you guys. Raggle?
16.
16. Okay, so you guys managed to escape. You find yourself flush against a base of the mountains. You're at the southern basin. And this is where we're going to end our session for tonight, guys, because I had some requests to end an hour early. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus because you guys are a very hostile crowd.
Thank you. I appreciate it.